listening to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast.
I dislike it on a personal
I dislike
level.
it extremely.
I'll
I don't
play much
hate it,
more then.
but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter,
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter,
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
and Bryce Silver.
Gonorrhea syphilitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
That was terrible.
So
He's
they're
a
the
snitch.
same person, though.
He's a snitch.
He's a snitch.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody working with him's a snitch, too. I don't know why
You know
people
what,
work with him.
though? Here's my take on that, though. The plan was for him to snitch all along. Like, you don't have, like, that's your cash cow in your little gang, right? Like, you don't have that set up without somebody to go down for him.
Yeah, I guess. I
If
mean,
he goes to jail too long, like, that's your fucking money. So, of course, you have somebody set up for him to snitch on. Like,
you got to have your microphone on.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's not working anyway.
Yeah, it's working. I can hear you.
I can't hear
What
me.
were you going to say?
Fucked.
About the people going to jail?
It sounds like all the people who are making the money off him went to jail anyway. Like
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah.
that dude who was running this shit, like he sessioned all of them. They all went to
And
jail.
what was he even doing? Were they just selling drugs like any other person?
I think
I
they
think
put
it
a
was
hit
just
out on
from
somebody.
gang shit. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
putting,
They
hit, yeah,
put a
they're
hit
putting
out
hits on
and-
people.
Oh, that's nice. How come bands don't do this? They wonder
What
why.
are you talking about? As I Lay Dying. the
That's
fucking
one guy trying to kill his own wife. That wasn't even a business move. That was just
No,
watch
but
out behind
goddamn,
you.
was it cruel.
Watch that cable right there. But yes, it was definitely. And then he did a bunch of
They were a
roids
business move.
and push-ups in prison and decided that because they're in a band with predominantly Christian people that he's changed now and he's very sorry.
Tim Lambesis.
Yes,
that's the
Tim
name.
Lambesis. And he's still a shitty vocalist, but I like the music, so I don't care. I heard the drummer left the band, but I think what I'm really trying to say that confuses me about local, especially metal bands, right? Metal bands are notorious for being like, how come we don't get to do that? How come we can't be, popular? How come we can't be on? Because
you're white.
First of all, because your band sucks, right? Is usually the answer. You don't bring people. No one wants to see your shows. Your music is contrived. And it's
Controversy
crap.
over metal has been over for 35 years.
Yeah.
So like you can't even try to be controversial anymore as a metal band.
I
unless
think
you're
that
gonna start some gang
Well,
shit.
yeah,
Either
and
that,
that's what I mean.
Or you have to be like Cattle Decapitation or somebody that's like taking a hard stance on something.
But then even
like,
then, like those like articles and shit are only written on metal websites. No real news. You're never gonna hear about Cattle Decapitation fucking snitching on his fellow gang members like he did with Takashi.
That's what I'm saying. Though.
Everyone
these
heard
guys
about
need
that.
to these bands that are complaining that they deserve to be discovered. I don't understand. I've asked several bands in our interviews. I don't know if you've recognized this when I have, but do you have branded merch, right? Like, do you guys sell anything with your brand name on it, or do you sell like maybe drugs? Can you sell us some drugs? Do you know anybody that I could hire to kill another band's singer?
how
would
are
be-
you making money until people actually give a shit about you?
Yeah, these guys always complain about being poor and working 2-3 jobs. Like I never
Get on the
understood-
street. Do
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, these guys are
Kill
selling.
somebody.
They're selling. They're trying to sell T-shirts, and no one
They
fucking
should
wants
be
them.
killing people.
They should be selling
Should
heroin
be selling meth.
and children and all kinds of
Two
stuff.
children.
They need to
Sell
be,
children to heroin.
they need to be
Yes,
selling lean
the heroin would love the children. Yeah, that could
and
work.
Percocets and stuff like
Yes.
that are popular with the
Everyone loves Percocet.
kids. Xannies.
Percocets are good.
But these guys are out there
Pop a perk.
they're smoking weed. They're smoking weed, writing shitty music, and complaining why they're not discovered. Sell heroin.
Isn't that what you
Traffic
You'll get
children.
listens. With every CD purchase that costs $45, you get a little bag of heroin.
Just, nice bag.
You get 3 bars with every.
Yeah, there you go. Three Xanny bars.
That's the $80 bag.
That's the deluxe
Different
special right
packages,
there. We call this this next CD fucking X dust.
You can
know?
buy our you can buy our DVD,
Yeah.
or you
See,
can
that's-
buy our VHS.
That's where these bands really fuck up. They just get addicted to
Laser.
heroin instead of selling
Laser
heroin.
disc.
Yeah, they're selling laser discs. That's what they're doing. Oh yeah.
First
Late-
off, they're messing up by still selling CDs. That's
I-
their issue.
I-
No,
those-
we're not actually talking about CDs or VHSs. These are code names.
These are definitely coded. Well, what's funny is that bands are actually selling, and these are mostly punk bands and black metal bands, tapes. They're selling
That's fucking
cassettes.
The 80s is
hipsters.
coming
That's
back.
For goddamn
80s is
hipster
coming
assholes.
The
back.
80s is not coming
It
back.
is definitely coming back.
No one is buying
It's on its way
anything
back.
to play that shit.
I just talked to it.
I'm
It's
just
in the
saying,
car now.
disco's making
It's
its
gonna
way
be
back.
wait, next week.
Disco never died, baby.
It's always been
Disco
here.
in-
Nobody
Inferno.
nobody under 60 wants your tape, dude.
No, it's not happening. They don't have anything to play it on.
Yeah.
You know,
Records.
it's always funny those things.
I gotta
come
go to
with-
my mom's house to listen to this, and she doesn't want to hear your music.
Yeah,
Well,
she
my
hates
favorite
it.
are my favorite is hipsters
don't
who
have a
fucking
mom.
buy like shit like that. They buy a cassette,
Like vinyls.
but then they have these fucking like crazy
Vinyls,
nice
yes.
surround sound system, and it's like,
Are you not
Well,
defeating the
the point.
purpose?
So, but vinyl is more popular than fucking tapes.
Yeah.
vinyl has like some lasting, like it fucking that it looks cool.
Well, they keep
Usually has some
updating
album
the
art and shit.
vinyl players,
There's-
like how they put them on.
There's
True.
supposedly like a quality like increase with vinyl, like
Which I
there's
don't
no
believe.
quality increase with tapes that I've
Yeah,
ever
I've always
of.
heard
No, it's
that. I
it's
think
definitely
that
a
is
decrease,
horse
actually.
Shit.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, right,
I
like-
think that is the
Uh,
biggest horse
there are
shit.
things that you could hear on vinyl that you just can't hear on the
It
digital
has a
copy.
richer, warmer
Yeah,
sound.
like what? The scratching of a fucking needle? Are you serious? Like this is what you're playing music on?
A
Yeah,
non
why-
non-stop static in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
great.
That grinding sound. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice when you're trying to go to sleep and there's nothing playing on it. And it's just that sound.
Yeah.
But we're trying to listen to your music here, and you want me to listen to it on a fucking spinning black donut? Like I don't understand, man. Laser, man. It's CD. It's digital. That's it. Laser.
Laser
Laser.
beam.
Yeah,
I
be
don't
be real.
get it.
If you're buying a
Technology.
vinyl, you're listening to that shit one time, and then it's a decoration.
Because it's
Yeah.
compressed
That's
on
all
your
Christopher's
computer,
room
man.
Consists of.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but at
they
least
make
he's not
wonderful-
lying to you and telling you he listens to those.
That's
For
true.
real. I got
Literally for show.
it.
Gesundheit. I got the Arsonist Get All the Girls double-sided vinyl.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
it's,
Remember when they were
Hit
giving
from
those
the-
things
Hit
out?
from the bow and Game of Life.
Yep, yep. I have it sitting in my room. I'm trying to figure out a place to hang it, but that's literally what it is to me. I'm honestly
Hey, you know
considering.
you can hang it
What is that?
from the rafters. You listen to Hanging from the Rafters podcast. We're here with
shit.
Wow.
Timmy and Bryce and Lindsay, Austin.
Oh, man,
loved that.
We definitely need a rim shot.
You like
sound
that?
effect.
I loved that.
You with a tickle?
Yeah.
I am quite tickled right now,
Put
but
me on the
I,
radio.
I am honestly thinking about just I haven't opened it. Have you opened yours?
I opened mine like
You opened
right away. I was because it's like folds
Piece
out,
of shit, dude.
and so I wanted
Yeah.
to hang it out like fucking so you could see both sides because there's a fucking two different album covers.
Yeah, yeah, and
And then,
several.
and then I immediately regretted it.
yeah, see,
Like, oh,
see, that's
yeah.
what I'm afraid is gonna
If
happen.
these guys ever get famous enough for this to be worth anything, I just fucked
I think they're
myself.
not coming back. They're fucking.
done
Those dudes are in their like
fucked
mid
up.
40s.
They
look
tried.
tired
No, but
at that show.
at that time, like,
They were.
At that reunion show, you could tell these old dudes are tired.
well,
all
that's why
35 and
that's why
40.
they replaced half the band like
Yeah.
right after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, they were doing that while they
They
were
have
like
one
touring and
original
playing.
member.
I have also found out that they've called our Middle Eastern friend Param a spick before. And
Yeah, you
he's like,
mentioned
I'm not
that.
even fucking Mexican.
You
Fuck
mentioned that
those-
one time.
He fucking hates them.
Yeah, you mentioned
So-
that one time. They were like drinking or something like that.
I don't know.
Together.
He just told me like I told him we went
Hey,
to
you
see
won't
the
shut up
reunion.
about it.
I told him we'd see that reunion show, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck those guys." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, both the original singers call me a spick, and I'm not even Mexican."
No, dude,
well,
actually,
that's
Well,
because
that's
you
just
missed the
rude.
joke. That was the
That's
joke.
what might have been
It's-
it. He might have just missed it.
You did.
It's funny how many people know of them in Santa Cruz, and not because they're a local band, but because they're assholes.
Yeah. Yes.
Like there
You're
were
an
so
asshole.
many people
You've
like
always been an
that
asshole.
I'd run into in Santa Cruz when I
Being
was dating my
shitheads.
ex that lived there, and like I'd be wearing my Arsonist shirt, and somebody'd be like, "Oh, dude, I know the singer in that band. He's a dick," or "I know the bassist in that band.
Yeah.
He's a real
I
asshole."
know the dick in that
And
band.
what sucks about the bassist is that
Singer.
he's dead now.
That's a lot of dicks in
Really?
that
Oh
band.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
the one, is
Pat's
that the one
dead.
who died? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
How
that,
did he die? I remember they like.
I don't remember how he died exact. I don't think they even told us. What happened was it
I
was
have a
his
feeling it was
22nd.
drugs.
What happened probably? What happened was
Black
it was
Plague.
22nd
Corona.
birthday. They went out to the
He was the
bar.
first.
They went out to the bar at like 8 o'clock, and they like were gonna go to the next one or whatever, and they went to a friend's house to like smoke weed, and the dude fell asleep on
Smoke
like the
weed.
couch or whatever, and fucking didn't wake up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like they didn't even know what happened. They
Maybe
were
he's
confused.
sleepy.
It was probably very. It might have been the heroin, but I don't think so.
it's
I
There were a
don't
bunch
think
of
so.
needles around him. We don't, but he's
No,
probably
he's
clean.
a sleepyhead.
well, that's either
Nothing's been
heroin or
confirmed.
alcohol poisoning. I mean,
He's not dead. He was just taking a nap, and they buried
They
his
buried him.
ass. I don't know why they
That's
did
why
that.
we shoot our dead. We've had a bad streak
Before-
of
I'm
them-
burying
I
you.
just remember going to his like fucking show after he died and seeing all these kids who were my age, like 13 or 14 at the time, like crying and
They're
shit. And
upset.
I was like, did you really fucking know this kid, or did you just hear about
R.I.P.,
him? Like,
that guy.
you want to let everyone know? They're like, I know bands.
All right, you little douchebag. This is not your generation's Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Talking about
No,
my
like-
generation.
And even then, like he had friends in the scene. You know what I mean? Like they were there, like fucking. They didn't even.
Framing.
I don't even remember seeing
My top.
Joel the whole night, where he wasn't like wiping tears from his eyes. Like he had friends there, and these like
Yeah.
14-year-old kids, they didn't fucking know him. They just
Well, that
liked
was
his
what, like,
music.
yeah.
You know what I remember from that? You know what I remember from Pat's memorial show?
Not much.
It was fucking gross.
It was disgusting in that
Not
room.
much.
Sneaky
I
fucking
loved
the
it.
That was
418.
Tim's
I love
drinking
those nights.
days.
at
Why?
418.
Why the fuck is the ceiling sweating?
Yeah,
Jesus
rain
Oh, do you
sweat.
remember?
There's a cloud forming.
Do you remember? And you might not, but it was probably one of my favorite shows there. It was Catherine, Born of Osiris, and At
Oh,
the
yeah,
Throne
I
of
remember that
Judgment.
one.
It was
Any
it was
of
the
those
first time that
bands?
we had heard of Born of Osiris and At the Throne of Judgment.
Catherine? Jesus.
Yeah, it was when their singer died and they got a new one. It was their first time out after
Oh,
that.
a new one.
Oh, and
No
Winds
idea.
of Plague headlined, by the way.
Oh, that was when
WAP.
they were doing. That was when they did that. What was it? That like Bright
WAP?
Lights CD or whatever.
Wet-ass pussy?
yeah, the
Wet-ass
Natural.
Winds of
Pussy.
Plague.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Light Bright song.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that's WAP.
That's a good song.
Fucking hit 'em up.
Moron.
It's
Wow.
WAP. What
Yeah.
are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they released their CD and new single, Wet Ass Pussy, back then.
Wet-ass pussy.
Remember that? Catherine did?
Remember the fucking heavy screams
Yeah, they
on
should
the
have called
wet by
themselves
wet ass
Winds of
pussy?
Plague.
Yeah, Winds of Plague.
Not
Winds
Winds of Plague. Winds of Plague.
Yeah,
Winds
Winds
of
apostrophe A, Winds of Plague.
Winnipeg.
Wet ass
gay.
pussy.
Winds of plague. WAP.
WAP. On that 2008 shit,
Wap it up.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, bitch. They had
Meg
a
Thee
fat
Stallion. Who?
That's
Singer.
another band. I always heard the singer was just a giant fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well,
The
like
girl?
he would
I always
always
heard you
no,
were a
the
giant
dude,
fucking asshole. Here.
The
he was like a fucking macho ex-marine that liked to fucking bully people.
he's like the singer of
Good
Hoods,
for him.
or he's like the singer of Hoods, or what's that other
Oh,
band?
Mikey?
Without the racism?
I don't
Probably
know.
with
I
it.
Maybe
could-
with the racism.
Well,
You
see,
never know.
a lot of their
My money's on
CDs,
with.
like Decimate the Weak and the Great Stone War. They were modeled after like Japanese
It kept having the
samurai.
It kept having the N word in a lot of the title names, and they're just like, I don't think this is gonna sell very well.
And the worst part is it was the hard R. I can't believe they did that.
It's a
Winds of
hard
Plague.
R.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're-
they were
It's an
doing that.
artistic choice.
Yeah, well,
Their label told them not to
Autistic.
profusely.
It's an
and they
autistic
said,
choice.
you know what? We're gonna do it anyways.
yeah, we're trying to be our own band here. all
Yeah,
right?
this isn't gonna work, guys.
we're trying to
buy our own beer.
rap
BYOB.
and metal without doing a lot of rap at all, and then saying that we're rap. that was always something fun. Amur, that was the other singer, the guy from Amur.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's that person's band. He is just hiring out
Frankie
these
Palmieri.
motherfuckers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that guy's a giant
Fuck
douche
that
too.
guy.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, he's only ever tried to fuck underage girls and drunk
Wait,
bitches.
who?
Mikey
Frankie
Palmieri.
Palmieri.
Frankie Palmieri.
From,
yeah,
from
from
Amur.
Amur.
You, we're talking about you.
We're talking. Your name is Frankie
Yeah, I
Palmieri.
like to fuck underage girls a lot.
Yeah, well, you know that's what I like to do.
That Austin's a piece of shit. He
That
really likes to fuck
Austin.
underage
There
girls.
goes Austin's
damn it.
career.
Like he's not sitting right there.
Oh you.
We've told you, sir.
Yeah, I will not report you to the police, however, because I don't
Let them
believe in
find out on
QAnon.
their own.
I don't believe in QAnon. So
That's
If
what
they
poli-
haven't found out
I'm,
by
I'm
now,
making them earn their jobs. Do some
Yeah.
goddamn police work, and you come find me.
Shit's real, dude.
I mean,
you earned that badge.
that's what you got to do, man. I'm not gonna sit here and do all of the work for you.
You know, we were watching Rush Hour 3 yesterday, and there's the beginning scene is fucking Chris Tucker's character, and he's doing like traffic, and I was just thinking like, from at least the timeline of it, it's been 9 years since the first movie, and you are still a beat cop.
Yeah.
How shitty are you?
Yeah. How bad at your job are you? Like I have been at my position, you know,
And not even
and
just-
I've gotten promotions
you're either
and
you're
go ahead.
either a garbage cop or you are the most unlucky man. in
Yeah,
the
I'm
world.
not doing anything special. And this guy is literally supposedly
guess
working his ass off.
He has
have-
created an international incident
True.
with Rush Hour 2, so
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
things
he
you worry
pissed
about.
on all the wrong shoes.
Yeah, for real. I'm a cop. I'm going to ruin everything. I'm going to bring in the FBI and the CIA.
Just another day.
Matter of fact, I didn't do my taxes. The IRS will probably be there. That's who you don't want to. I'd rather be chased by the FBI than the IRS.
Because
I'd
it
rather
gets
be
you,
chased by CBS.
It gets you
Well-
syphilis, and
Yeah,
then
they
you lose
can't
your
get
mind.
past the parking lot.
If you don't pay the IRS your taxes, you'll get
you don't pay
syphilis. Like
CBS.
fucking what's
Your
his name?
taxes,
That
you
one.
get syphilis.
He got
No.
syphilis?
That one fucking.
Stiff lips.
Syphilis.
That one gangster
Stifler's
who
mom.
got
Stifler's
fucking arrested
mom.
for his not doing his taxes.
Oh, what is his
Beethoven?
name?
I don't remember.
Say
Spit it out.
Gucci Mane.
Say it.
Gucci Mane.
Gucci
there we
Mane.
go. He
Yeah,
got
I
syphilis,
remember that.
and
I remember that.
He would fish in his
Also,
own pool. Gucci
Wesley
Mane, man, that one.
Snipes.
Fish in his own pool. He
Did
put
I ever
fish
talk
in
about
there.
Blade that way?
No,
He's a
he was
fish
just
boy.
fish for. He was
Okay.
just fish for nothing.
I'm not
and
talking
so
about
he was
Blade. I'm
fucking
talking
just like,
about Wesley
you don't treat
Snipes did not
syphilis.
pay
Ever
his
disrespect
goddamn
Blade.
taxes.
If you don't
Never
treat syphilis, that
disrespect
shit'll
him.
eat your
He's
brain.
an icon.
It makes you like lose your mind. That's what
What
fucking.
the
I
fuck
can't
are
remember.
you talking about?
It's that fucking one. He's like a really big gangster in like the
CVS.
20s. CVS. There we go.
Oh shit! Are you talking about Al Capone?
Al Capone.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I knew it the
He-
whole time, but I was gonna let you just
he
kind of.
is
He
son
just
of
went
a
on for like
bitch.
15 minutes about I don't even know what.
Well,
Like,
I'm
just
not,
trying to
I'm
get
not
talking
gonna help
about.
him.
Originally, he was talking about somebody that didn't pay their taxes.
No,
That's
no,
why I
no,
said
let him work
Wesley
it out.
Snipes.
Well, it said Gucci Mane. But did
I said
Wesley
Gucci Mane.
Snipes have syphilis? I said not paying your taxes gets you
Possibly.
some syphilis. So.
That's what'll get you.
We'll never
I missed
know.
the
Al
syphilis
Capone had
part.
syphilis.
Yeah, that's what he died.
That's how he
How do you
died,
know?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Is that
Yeah,
watch
it's-
history shit? I don't know.
Uh,
It was from Drunk
'Cause you
History.
read a
That's where I most
fucking
remember
book?
it. Yeah. Because I know how to read,
I
Lindsay.
read something that's not
Show me
Harry
the
Potter.
hey, fuck you, Hufflepuff bitch.
Hufflepuff, bitch. I feel like that statement in itself doesn't make sense.
Hufflepuff, get a
bitch,
job.
yeah.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff, bitch.
I always
Pussy ass motherfucker. Like,
I always love those things that like when you
What?
when you read them, it's fucking like Stumbledore at the beginning of the year. He's
Stumbledore?
like, we're gonna be
he's drunk.
we're gonna be
Severus
fucking
Snape.
as like as equal as we can with everyone, and then it's like halfway through the year, it's like
It's all about
fuck
equality.
Snape, minus 500 for Snape, plus 10,000 for Gryffindor, Gryffindor.
He was very clearly being paid off
Bravery and courage, Gryffindor.
for not fucking everything up as bad as the other person.
Well, for kind of fucking
For
everything.
not
up.
following
not-
any of the rules,
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
Just because you
Isn't
found
that
out we
one of
did
the things he says for not following the rules in a
I
certain
don't-
circumstance?
something like
Because
that.
you didn't follow the rules and it saved our lives. Like, you know,
Yeah.
some shit like that. And it saved the school.
Because
Dick
we
Red
have
and Harry
5 points.
Potter.
Because we have very poor vetting for our teachers, we made this
Yeah.
evil man our defense against the dark
Every
arts
year
teacher.
we have a horrible
and you
defense
found
against
that
the
out
dark
and pointed it
arts
out.
Well, it's
So
like when the-
winning.
It's like when the FBI
How do you
goes and they hire a hacker that broke into their shit. It's the same thing, right? Like they're like, all right, if we get one of these Snape ass motherfuckers here,
I think they've been drinking.
yeah, I
You're
think
a
that they may be
school-
drinking too.
So
but
you're a school for wizards in a world with like a quasi like war going on at all
Whoa.
yeah,
times.
yeah.
It
The
wasn't.
second Wizarding War.
Why,
And that
why
wouldn't
do you
start till like the
not-
third or fourth book.
But
so.
why do you not have a better vetting process for your
You
teachers?
would think
Like-
there are kids here.
Because
probably
the
with-
Ministry of Magic was just totally not
Hey,
with them.
they get Lockhart
Easy,
in there
nerd.
by the third movie, and
Hey.
like that fool's like he's lying
Fuck
the whole time.
Umbridge.
This is your third year of fucking up with this for the defense. He's the dark arts teacher. We need to shut this school down.
Can I talk to your HR about their hiring policies? Like, what's going on
Get all
here?
the kids to the fucking Russian school or whatever. Get them out of here.
I think
can't
we're gonna
do
have
this
to
anymore.
fire Dumbledore, man. Like
This
that's like
is
the
not-
third one.
That's
It's always a mistake.
Yeah.
Are you doing this on purpose? Or?
Well, and the
They
worst
went-
part
Do you
is
like drama? What's going on here?
it's all in consecutive years too. What's going on, guys? Can we not figure this out? I
He's
think
been
though,
drinking.
I think what's happening though, you mentioned it, the Ministry of Magic. I think they're living in some kind of Orwellian wizardry
Some
nightmare.
Fucked up shit.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like the whole government system is fucking up for the wizards, and so all these bad wizards come in, right? You hear? And they
Hey.
want to take this one kid out for ethnic cleansing.
So everyone hates that pink bitch. What's the pink lady?
So far, I'm
Umbridge.
with them.
We
So
wanna
Umbridge,
ethnically
so she
cleanse
comes
one
in-
Child.
And everyone's hating this Umbridge bitch, but I totally
Bitch.
agree with her. She's like, this school is fucked up.
Yeah.
I need to fix this shit. And like maybe I have some crazy conservative views, so maybe that's a little fucked. But I'm trying to save a fucked school.
You got to think like the place has run amok. Those conservative values that
Her
Umbridge
exact
had.
words.
Yeah.
A
She
child
said
was
that.
attacked by a giant snake. I
Yeah.
think we have some
I think we
problems.
need a little of this, right? After the
We
snake
have
attack.
so many ghosts at this school that are children. What is wrong with you people?
There's a dude named Nearly Headless Nick. Think about that.
Nearly headless.
He's
How
not
can someone be
completely.
nearly headless?
I don't know how it hangs on by that little sliver, but I guess it's just because he's
Magic.
Dead.
Two-
I guess it's because he's dead.
Did he
a
get
group
beheaded
of-
on school grounds?
Yes,
That's
no.
fucked.
A group of
No.
your
Also-
Harry did it.
students tried to drive to school and were attacked by a living tree. Why is this still on your
Why
campus?
do you
Yeah.
have the living tree?
First
'Cause it's
off, they
cool.
should have drove there.
Yeah, right on the ground.
I
could've
understand
drove
they
the
should
ground.
not have driven there in the
Flew
first
there. They
place.
should have
Whatever.
flew there.
But
They
why,
flew there.
why
Didn't
is
they
there
fly a
a
magic car?
why
Flew
is
the
there a
magic car.
monster killer tree
The
on your
Whomping
school
Willow.
ground?
Yeah,
Didn't like
it's
it.
because it's a thing and they don't want
Has
to kill it.
kill the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
someone's
and,
gotta take care
and-
of the birds, Tim.
And kids under
Damn
a
it.
certain year can't go to that like fucking Diagon Alley or whatever the fuck it is, that little like
Yeah.
You're
side
right.
place.
Hogsmeade.
Or wasn't that
Oh, no,
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade,
Well,
yeah.
kids under like the fourth
Fucking
year can't go to
nerd.
Damn
Hogsmeade
it.
unless you sneak in that secret way.
Yeah.
Then you can get there.
Why are you allowing any of your students to go to this bar?
Just find this really easy to find
get
treasure map.
Hogsmeade's
These
the
are
town.
shithouse kids coming back.
They were drunk.
You got a bunch
They were
of
drunk.
wizards
Off
stumbling
butterbeer.
home.
Was
shit-faced.
Butterbeer actually alcoholic?
I don't think so.
They
You're
acted
an
like
alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, my name is Brian.
I'm sorry,
That'd
dude.
be
This
great
is
though.
lash
If
out.
that'd be great if that was a thing in Harry Potter though. Like there's just a scene where they're just stumbling back
Harry
to the school.
shithouse.
Fucking just shit house.
What's the janitor's
Fucking
name again?
changing shit
Crow?
out of
Harry
their
and
script
Ron
for
double
no
team
reason.
Hermione.
What's the janitor's name again? Critch or something like that?
No.
Oh
Bitch.
yeah, Mr. Like fucking
Finch.
yeah,
Finch.
something
Finch.
like that.
Finch. Okay.
Steve.
Finch.
You know
Filch?
this dude. I mean,
Yeah.
he looked like he was the guy
Filch.
from
He's
Hot
a
Fuzz.
quib. That was his
He was the
whole
guy
name.
from Hot Fuzz. Say
Yeah.
mine. He was,
Yeah.
I asked him for this one. What do you mean for this one?
Also drunk the whole
Yeah,
time.
wasted. You know that janitor at you know the janitor at fucking Harry Potter Land, Hogwarts.
He has no
That
magic.
dude
Of
was
course he
wasted.
is. He's the janitor with no magic who was born to fucking wizards. Like
He got it
you,
special.
if he didn't kill himself already, he's fucking a
Thinking
crazy
about
alcoholic.
it. He's thinking about it
Honestly,
every night.
I'm more worried about that guy if he's not drinking.
You got a special
Maybe he
deal
just
with the
smokes like a
potions,
shit. That's
professor.
for you know how he was all angry the
You know
whole
he
time.
does.
Remember how he was all angry the whole time? Maybe he just smokes a lot of weed, but that just brings it down to that level of anger. Just
Yeah,
fucking,
right.
"Oh, fucking kids, magic motherfuckers. Like,
Fucking hate every one of them.
I gotta go smoke a joint.
Oh, you think you're
Well, I
fucking
mean-
better than me?
And then he comes back after smoking a joint. He's like, "This magic motherfucker."
So just going to little kids and you think you're better than me, little fucker? Look, what? What?
Come out with a mop and shit. Shoving him in the hallway.
Get you with
It's
my
like
cat.
it's like in like
Pull that
movie-
wand out, but shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
It's in like movies and cartoons and shit, like how kids like pick on the janitor and shit. Like,
Always.
imagine getting picked on by a bunch of magic little kids.
Oh my
Especially
god.
little fuckers from Slytherin, they're probably shitheads.
They'd be magic and shit in your ass. There'd be a snake crawl at your ass one night. I guarantee you, man. Those dudes have terrible things that they do to you, and you'd never be able to forgive yourself for living through it. You would kill yourself immediately, just like
They
that guy wants to.
Constantly replace your mops and brooms with flying ones, and
Yeah.
you
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
how to control them.
It's not
Well, I
about
guess
the
would they not be
broom.
magic
Ow.
if you're is it
They're
not the
magic,
broom, it's
not
the
the
people?
broom.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So you just be using
No, that's not
Well,
true.
then why do they
I would
sell
just be
like
grabbing, like,
specialized
it-
brooms?
Yeah.
Well,
then-
they're
It's just
aerodynamic.
yeah, exactly.
And they look cool.
The,
The
Nimbus
best-
3000 is just super aerodynamic for flying.
So the best
For
part
flying,
about
no.
it. So
Why would
thinking
you
about
just
that,
get
places to put your
stick?
heels.
thinking about it on that level, the best thing would just be like he's walking through by where they're practicing flying, just grabs one of the kids' brooms. I need to go fucking sweep something. Do something.
Give me that
Do
fucking
something.
See?
Anyways,
I'll show you how I use this broom.
Yeah.
Just fucking
I'm gonna
start
firebolt
whacking 'em.
this son of a bitch up your ass.
You bitch.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this fucking broom and I'm gonna snap it in
Didn't
half.
people get
little
fucked
shit.
up in that Quidditch shit too? Like,
Oh, big
everyone
time.
gets his shit
But it's
fucked
cool. They
up.
don't
Breaks his
regrow
arm,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not-
it's still painful. Remember, they did take
falling
that
off
one like
brooms
shit.
from like fucking hella high.
Yo, wizards ain't pussies.
Yeah.
They ain't no
Well, see,
bitches.
that's
Name
where
of the
that
episode.
shit. That's the shit that makes it like. I remember when the first one came out. They had that one line. She's like, "We'll get fucking killed or worse, expelled." And like you think about it, like they probably could bring you back from the dead. That would
Well,
be
yeah,
worse
they
than
had
getting
that-
expelled. Now
they
you
had
can't
that
learn magic
potion.
anymore.
Well, also, fucking
illegal.
in the fucking Quidditch though, two of the balls, the fucking
Quidditch-
bludgers or whatever, are
the
designed to
testicles.
fucking hit you,
Yeah.
and they're
No.
like giant fucking weighted
No, it
balls.
was cursed. It was cursed. That's
idiot.
why it was trying to.
No,
hit
no,
you.
no, no. the
Yeah, they're not trying to hit you.
I
They,
thought they were trying to like knock
No.
each other. Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
they
they
were
were-
trying to hit it in
they
the fucking
throw them. They're
goals,
trying to hit them
yeah.
at each other, but they
Trying
weren't
to
trying
knock
to.
well, then, no,
Okay,
they
so, like,
would. No, they
it
would.
was-
Either
they
way,
would do that, but you had to.
solid ass fucking
It was
balls.
cursed.
Like,
It was
coming
cursed, which
flying
is
at
You
why
got
it was
huge
trying
balls.
to hit them.
Huge balls.
Why do I feel? Oh, wow.
And
I
he's
was
got
always under the
huge
impression that those
balls.
motherfuckers you had to watch out for them because
Yeah, I thought they
regardless
were,
of whether
like,
or not
knocking
someone
each
hit
Because
it.
people were like throwing them super hard, but their
No,
goal
no, no,
wasn't
no,
to,
not
like,
that
hit
one.
you.
Not that one. That's
The
that's
snitch.
Who are the ones?
snitch?
Who, no,
No,
the
no,
bludgers.
the
Bludgers. They had the
bludgers.
sticks.
Oh, it's a. Oh
and
yeah,
they're
yeah. They
waddles.
go
Whack
and
the
hit
paddle.
ball
people.
and hit
Yeah.
people and
The
shit.
paddles.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are
They'd
talking about. I thought-
crack that
I
shit
thought
out
you
with a
guys were saying
cricket
the
bat.
ball's goal was to like
They're fucking
hit
fucking each
people.
other up.
No, no,
Yeah,
that
they do
that
have
was that
bludgers.
those,
Ball's
those
just a
ones are
ball.
yeah.
The
Yeah, you get a fucking cricket bat and knock those things at people. Those things just come flying after you anyway.
So now let's
that's part
extrapolate
of
to
the
this.
fun.
They let Harry Potter play this sport at 13 years old.
Well, and how
what is
big-
wrong with this
The
school?
youngest
Shut it
snitch.
down.
The youngest snitch.
He's not even supposed
Seeker.
to.
Here's a snitch.
Seeker,
He's
yeah.
a fucking
He was a
snitch.
snitch.
A normal child shouldn't be driving, and
say,
you're
Harry?
letting this one fly a
Snitch.
broom.
Him and 6'9".
Him and
He's the
Nah.
youngest snitch.
always made me wonder that kind of shit. Like it's just
someone
Sky.
made it to Tekashi 69 where it's like a meme of like him as the golden snitch.
Put his face
He
on
has
the,
the
on the
golden
little thing.
snitch. He makes money and he snitched.
You have Harry Potter on the
Get it?
cover.
He's a rainbow snitch.
You have Harry Potter on the
Rainbow.
cover of the very first book where he's chasing
Gabo
the snitch, right?
Yeah.
And then that little
Snitch.
snitch right there, it's got
Yeah, he's
Takashi's
grabbing
face
it.
right
He
there.
gets stitched.
right there. That's what I'm saying.
Just
Make
two
the movie.
braids.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Oh,
like
I
the
love
book.
I love the memes where it's him
Put
in
on the side
court.
instead of wings.
I love the memes where it's him in court, and he's like, "I know where Waldo is."
I found that motherfucker on like 10 different pages. The other 30, I can't find him.
Like, I know the way to Sesame Street, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can tell you how to get to
Can
San
you tell
Jose.
me?
I know the song.
Can you tell me?
Do you know
Which-
the way?
Well, that's the funny thing is like they're asking the question in the song, so really, you
Do
know,
you know
I don't know how
Oh,
to get
at
there.
no point in the
It's-
song did they tell you how to get there.
It's just some person mocking you. Like, do you know the way? Oh, it's a great
Do
place.
you think
To.
when they were like right? Like
You'll love it. You would love it if you knew how to get there, but
Let's
you don't.
Let's not tell him how to get
But
there.
you do. Anyway, let me sing this song. Do you know that? You know, it's like, oh my god.
Well, I mean,
I feel like they were going somewhere and they're like, "Do you know
Hey,
the
you
way to
think-
San Jose?" And you're like, "Hold on. Do you know the holy shit?"
Yeah.
also,
Okay.
Monster Mash
It's an anagram.
never tells you the words to Monster Mash.
No.
They
They're
It
just
just
telling
says-
you about a song
Yeah.
called
They're
the
just telling
Monster
you that they
Mash.
do the Monster Mash.
they do
And
it.
you need to learn that shit on your own. You have to know it was a graveyard smash.
It came on in a flash.
They did the meth.
the fuck is
They
that?
smoked
the
some
Wawoos in the
monster
song.
meth.
That was
They
not.
smoked
back.
them on. I can't. Oh, I was listening
I
to that
heard
episode
that
back,
version.
and I totally ruined that part for you when you were singing it.
What?
I think
The
I've only
monster
ever
meth.
heard the
Oh,
first
yeah.
four
Smoking
words of the
monster
monster.
They smoked the
They
monster
did the
meth.
mash.
Smoked the
That's all I know.
I love fucking
Smoked the
Reddit. There's
monster
they did the math.
The monster meth.
Whoa. All right, now you've gone.
Wanna
Hanging
smoke
from the
meth?
rafters
We don't
does
do
not
that
condone
here.
methamphetamine
We've
We've
usage.
been talking about it for the past 5 seconds, and we're like, nope, we don't do that.
We don't do those things.
We don't
got
do meth.
quiet
Hey,
when I said
everybody
it.
on camera watching us, at the bottom of your screen,
Smile,
we
you're
don't
on
do
candy
meth. It
camera.
says that.
Smile. You got you. You on candy camera. You on candy camera now.
Right now, you on the camera.
Only him. It's just him. Keep it rolling. Shh. Rolling.
No one tell Tim he's an idiot.
We gotta be quiet now.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because that's me.
I don't like any of you.
So when my voice gets to there, it doesn't work. Everybody come back to the rest of the podcast.
No one's gonna hear any of this.
You're an idiot.
That part is the funniest fucking thing, though.
No, when he's lifting
I asked
off
you
his
first.
schedule.
I asked you fire.
Oh
4 o'clock, Wallow and
Wallow
Salt.
and
Oh,
Salt.
is it
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking-
5
the
o'clock.
Grinch with
Jazzercise.
fucking
6 o'clock, solve world hunger. 10.
It sucks that the fucking Cat in the Hat movie ruined live action. Fucking
Which sucks,
any
that
of those
movie's great.
Forever because they hated it. It did so poorly.
Oh, it
I
was
loved
so
Cat
I
in the
love that
Hat.
one.
I don't know, it's
Mike
kinda
Myers was
goofy.
great. It was the oh yeahs that were annoying, but the jokes, like the way he did the jokes, were fucking perfect, man. But what happened to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. We had to rewind it a little bit for
Oh,
Chris so he
no.
can make a.
Roll it
Oh,
on
yeah.
back.
Yeah, we actually do a lot of editing on here, so it sounds as perfect as it
Once
does.
again from the top.
Yeah.
Zip.
A lot of show prep
Make a
goes
lot of
into all
noises.
this.
I got a lot of notes in front of me.
Yeah. Definitely, you drink the notes and you write down the whiskey.
There's a lot of
Um,
research done here
yeah,
that you don't
we got a
understand.
team. There's a team on
We have
standby.
a
Yeah.
standby team.
They're
Shout
all
out
there.
to all the people in the
They're ready
background
to-
you don't
All the
see.
guys, all the
Yeah.
producers.
You are the real.
Wait, actually, you
are
can
the
see this
real
part of the
stars.
They're in the kitchen.
Oh shit!
They're on the other side of this wall.
They are the real
This cool-ass
stars.
wall
Just get me
right
a
here.
water.
Yeah,
It's a studio.
We're
Can
never
someone
gonna
me a
give them
coffee?
credit though.
yeah. Until right now, but we're never gonna say their names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone write me a check.
Those guys are awesome, but we're not gonna tell you who they are.
Yeah, they do a lot for
They
us.
do a lot, but they prefer not to be named.
Yeah.
Actually, we just
So we're
refuse
just gonna
to
give
do
their
it.
social security numbers.
Yes.
605.
How did you guess mine already? Like that's the first three
2976.
numbers.
Hey, that's mine.
That was so close.
It'd be funny if like everybody's like, all right, do your social securities all at the same time, and then everybody does it at the same time. It's the same one.
Turns out we just wait.
What?
We just
Shit.
gave out
Hold on.
somebody's social security number.
That's like 7 different like people from different countries.
Well, I just
like,
steal my
there's
brother's
a guy from
identity,
Vietnam, a dude
so-
from Canada, a guy from Mexico, a guy from Germany, a guy from wherever else. I think like 7 of them there. They're like, oh yeah, my social security number is blah 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 blah. It's like, ain't internet crime a bitch?
I've always wondered how
Ain't that bad a
actually
bitch.
possible
Oh,
it
man.
would be to like pull a Rusty Shackelford move.
Quite.
Like,
Rusty.
Right? Be like have an alias that's
Well,
effective.
I just steal my brother's identity, and he's not aware of the $50,000 of debt that he's in.
That's great.
That it's
No, he's
it's gonna
aware.
not
He's
work out
aware
for
of the
him.
debt.
Like on top of the other 30,000.
On top of that, yes, this is a hidden amount of
Yeah,
debt.
this is an extra.
Here's
This is a
what we're gonna
surplus
do.
of
It's
debt
gonna
here.
hit you. It's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard.
Yeah, you're gonna
It's from the
finish
10 credit cards I started in your name.
It's for 13%.
No problem. We'll
interest.
just sell some of your organs.
I'm
Yeah.
wanted in several states under the identity of
And then
Chris
you
Raptor
definitely don't need
Jr.
your own organs.
I also have a loan shark after
You
me.
probably shouldn't go to Iowa.
Don't go there with my name in your mouth.
Don't go to the following states: Nevada, Iowa, Ohio, and New York.
Stay away.
If a
Do not
woman
go
named
there.
Alabama,
Susan
Arkansas.
calls, you are not home.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't know who the Chris Raptor is. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I've
say
never
that.
heard of
You've
him.
He
never heard
did.
of him.
He's dead.
He did.
You say he's dead,
He was hit
or
by a bus.
yeah, got hit by a bus. He died.
And if she mentions a kid named Tommy, you are not his father.
Do
In
not
fact,
answer none of these questions.
Actually, when she mentions him, offer for a blood test because I don't think that'll work out, and that's the way.
That bitch is
This
fucking
could be
blood.
bad.
I want her to think I'm not the father.
You're not the father.
But it just goes back to why aren't these bands selling drugs?
Turns out you're selling lies.
That's
you're
what we're
telling
really
the
talking
truth.
about.
That's what I wanted to know in the beginning, and we couldn't pin it down.
Let's
See,
swing
this has
back
been
around
the
to it.
ultimate goal of this whole podcast. Why aren't metal bands selling heroin?
Because they would get
They do
high
heroin,
on
a
their
lot of
own
them.
They're
supply.
muggles. It's because they're all muggles.
See, what you do is you need an extra member of the band who is officially part of the band,
Right.
but he
You need an
doesn't play
extra member.
anything.
No.
He just sells the heroin.
Yeah.
He doesn't do heroin, so he can divvy out your
That's
heroin.
what every good
'cause
rap
you need your
group
heroin.
has.
He
but
hands out the
definitely
heroin.
That's what
Yeah.
they're missing.
Yeah.
Not
When
a
people
hype
ask you
man.
who
Now,
he
this
is,
sounds
he's your
like
merch
a
guy.
solid business plan.
Yeah, he's your merch guy.
You're gonna do great.
Buy him a duster.
Your lawyer's
Duster.
definitely going to
Why do you have
recommend keeping
12
this guy
merch
on
guys?
board.
Yeah. Okay, 12 different ones. And even though no one comes to our shows, we make thousands of dollars a gig. Thousands.
Fucking all the band
We
members
have
are strapped.
door-to-door merch guys.
We have
Yeah.
roving merch. Guys walk in the crowd selling merch.
selling merch through their out of their
Out of
dusters.
their pockets.
They're also naked on their dusters too, so
Well,
you're
yeah.
gonna have to be aware of that.
One of our merch guys stands on the
Rock and
corner
roll.
of 13th and Washington 5 hours a day.
If you were to ask one of our merch guys what size shirts we sell, they would say we don't sell shirts.
If you ask one of our merch guys if they have a gun, the answer is yes.
Yes, obvious.
The answer is, are you a cop?
Yeah, right.
Imagine going to a metal
Fuck
show
are you?
and walk up to every merch channel and it's like, "Do you have a gun?" They're like, "No." All right, never mind. Just walk
Yeah,
away.
like you were trying to buy a gun room. Hey guys, so I see you got shirts and a CD, and oh dude, cool, you sell grinders. That's awesome.
Oh.
You sell weed grinders. I was wondering, do you have like a gun?
And can you get everybody to sign it?
I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have all the instruments I need. Do you have like a loaded gun?
I came for the tryout for your band. What do I play? Do you have a gun? Do you have a gun?
I play the gun.
I can play the gun real well.
No.
You have I saw there was an audition today. I didn't know what it was for. I don't play bass or no, I don't do none of that. I can't do any of that. But I can play the gun really well.
Just show them and just be fucking like, I play guitar, and they're like, "Where's your guitar?" I don't have one. You just provide one. But no, we don't.
But I
do
know
that.
how to play it.
Just give me a fucking give
Give me
give,
yours.
Give it
me
over.
yours.
Give it over.
Give me yours. Yeah, hand it over here. I'll show you how it's done.
When you take it from you, tell him he's out of the band.
when he gives
By
it
the
to
way,
you,
I'm
Sorry,
replacing you.
we taking
You're
a band
out.
vote,
All right,
and
yeah,
you're
you
out.
can go now.
when he gives it to you,
I
you
spoke
grab
with
it
the
like
guys.
that. You like snatch it from him. When he finally gives it to you, just snatch it from his hands. Give me that.
Good shit.
Give him one of those.
Do
Bitch.
some.
His
I'm gonna
instrument.
add that.
Yeah, that guy's instrument. That girl's instrument. Whoever the fuck. Just
if-
yank it from him.
If he tries to take it back, you definitely headbutt him square on the bridge of his
Oh,
nose.
hard. Real hard.
We're not trying to go
It's
to
rough out here
jail
on these
here.
streets.
Good lord,
Jesus, Tim.
Tim.
Well, I mean, at whatever
Hey,
cost.
And
it's
if that
a
doesn't work,
cutthroat
just
industry.
stab
Yeah.
him repeatedly.
Kick his ass.
No, no, no.
Rob
You get
all
a
of
shovel
them.
and a lie.
Tim's just saying, that's your guitar. I'm taking it now, and then headbutt him. I think, the way you make it out to sound like we're robbing him, that's weird. That's weird on you.
You're going a little far.
I think you might have taken it too far.
Bit
We're
of a
just talking
stretch.
about.
I
Yeah,
thought
they're-
you were
they're-
misinterpretation.
they're
That's
not-
your bad.
They're not related.
Yeah, we're just talking about intimidating a person
You
into
rob him
giving us
without
their stuff.
headbutting him, and then later you headbutt him if he tries to take it back.
Try to take it back. Yeah.
Then
'Cause
it's
it's yours
just
now.
self-defense.
You have it.
Right, no, that works out. I have the math here.
Yeah.
It's
You're not
legal.
You have the
robbing
meth?
guy.
You have the meth here?
I've read a little Wikipedia page on what law is, and so
Damn
I
it,
think
I'm
that's
sorry.
all sound.
It seems right. I mean, I don't know myself, but it seems.
You learned it.
You
No, no,
intimidated
stuff.
him. He
Judge,
gave you the guitar, and it's yours now. Give me that.
while you're in
You
court,
took a band vote
Judge,
and
may
he's
I?
out.
I heard everybody say it. Verbal agreement, right? Verbal agreement.
When
We
you're
took- we took a band vote, and we decided that Jimmy's a bitch, and he's out of the band.
He's not even out of the band.
Sorry,
Just,
dude,
here's
you're
your guitar.
done.
Bitch.
You gotta go buy a new guitar, motherfucker.
We all came together
Yeah. We decided, fuck
to
you.
let you know that you're a bitch.
You
You're
so
out.
to know you're a bitch.
I think it'd be funny if you ever were in court and you're fucking for some shitty broke the law. You're just like, excuse me, judge, I'm gonna have to tell you that the lawyer over there is a bitch and full of shit.
Big time bitch. Totally full of shit.
Homeboy over there sucks dick.
I just want to say on the record,
And this bitch is a
he's a
goddamn liar.
bitch.
Yeah.
And my lawyer right here, she's a bitch too. She don't know what she's talking about.
She has no. She is completely gonna misrepresent
I'm
me.
gonna represent myself.
You know
Retrial.
what? We rode up in the elevator together. I'm pretty sure they both farted.
Yeah. Both of them.
Farting motherfucker. She been farting all day.
We were driving in the car on the way here, and she was just farting.
I don't know why I drove here from the prison with my lawyer, but whatever.
Nice lady.
We're also dating.
Yeah. Well, and the cops were chasing us. I was supposed to be
In
in their
fact, she's
custody.
sucking me off right now.
Heyo.
That's
There
what's
was
happening. Do you see this, Your Honor?
There's a meme going around for a while where this dude was like, he posted a picture and it was like, my lawyer has a face tattoo. I'm definitely gonna lose for sure.
Yeah.
Like-
This is happening. We're not winning here. The judge is gonna
He
look
may
up
be
twice.
down with the homies, but he's not down with the law.
Yeah. The judge is gonna look up twice.
He's down with
After he
bitches and
sees him.
hoes like Bill Glickman.
Yeah. He's like, Mr. Smith, are you here? Holy shit.
Sir,
What
did
the
you
fuck is that? I mean,
Is this one of your friends
Are
or
you the
associates?
lawyer or are you are you
Is this
supposed
your
to be on
trial?
trial? Are you on trial today, sir?
If the
Go
other
sit
guy
down.
doesn't
There's
have
one person at a
tattoos,
time.
my
so they're like, oh, it's the, okay, sir.
yeah, it's
she's
like,
saying-
it's like, will the defendant rise? No, not you.
No,
you.
No, the
And the
defendant.
and the defendant's there
She's
like,
no,
I'm the defendant.
I'm the lawyer in this case. My case is next on the docket.
Oh, shit.
Your Honor, not you. The lawyer's like, what?
I'll have you know I went to
Tim.
Harvard, but I have a
Harvard.
face tattoo.
I went to Harvard.
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 Harvard Law.
I went to
not
Boston.
Harvard. Harvard.
I went to Boston University.
It is a different school.
It's in New Hampshire.
New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
It's wicked.
Isn't that fucking
Wicked awesome.
It's
wicked
wicked
awesome.
awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Is it New Hampshire? Is it
Kid.
fucking
Boston.
Massachusetts?
What?
No.
Boston's in
Boston.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Boston is in
Boston is in
Massachusetts. Yeah,
Massachusetts.
Boston.
Not New Hampshire.
New
Boston.
Hampshire.
What does New Hampshire fucking sound like? Nothing, because no one gives a shit about them.
I think it's
What?
a tiny ass little state like New Jersey or Rhode Island.
There we go. No
What?
one gives a shit about
You
them.
hear that?
I
Tim's
know.
calling you out, New
Gabagool.
Hampshire.
I asked an
Come
English
for me.
guy.
Come
See
get
what
some.
happens.
I asked an English guy that my friend was seeing. He would come over the house. His name was Mark, and this dude.
Did you see him too? Or is
I
he-
asked him.
Well, did he bring
I
the
was
funky
seeing him,
bunch?
baby.
Bryce was
I
seeing
was
him on
seeing
the
him.
side.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they
Did he
talk
bring
so
the
much.
funky bunch with him?
He brought the funky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Yeah.
Marky
get
Mark?
it? It's
Marky
like
Mark.
Just
for the
Mark.
thing.
That's another
Just Mark.
Boston joke.
And I asked
Did
this
he have
dude,
good vibrations?
He did.
Good
Very good, if you know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
I asked this dude. I was like,
How
what
good?
is the American accent to you? And he's like, it's two things, but the first thing is the Texas accent. And the second thing is the Californian accent. I'm like, and for some reason, being a Californian, I'm like, what? And he's
What
like,
accent?
oh,
Surfer bro.
radical dude.
Yeah,
and he
surfer
said
bro.
that to me. I'm like, oh.
No, that's the Ninja Turtles accent.
Yeah, that shit's hella tight, bro.
I don't know if I ever said radical dude,
surfer,
but
Well, yeah, the surfer, bro. But I mean, like, it reminds me of
use
all the other
dude, I'll give him
California
that.
accents.
dude, man.
I'll give
bud.
that say dude often.
Yeah,
but
hey, dude, fucking like whatever.
Well, dude,
turns
but-
into like for all of us, we're just like, oh, that's fucking rad. That's fucking sick, bro. Like hella.
Hella.
Everything is like we have
Hey,
our
I
own
say
slang
hella
that's
all
way-
the
That-
time.
that's
I have
my-
a
people
problem
hate
with it.
that. And
That's
people
my
hate that.
favorite about like the assumptions of like California accents. Like, do you think we all sound like the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've talked to a kid from my school who's Vietnamese, and he asked me what hella is. He's like, "What do you mean by hella?" And I was like, I guess it's just a lot.
Very.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Very.
Very.
It's an encompassing
Extremely.
term.
Yeah, extremely, supremely.
I love to ask foreign people what they think I sound like. They're always like, "Oh my god, you sound like this."
Yeah, that's another one. That
I'm
is
like,
definitely another. Oh my god! Like I cannot
Oh my
believe
God.
what is going on. There was this fucking annoying ass commercial. I think it was a car insurance
What am
commercial.
I hearing?
It's
He's
Mo
whining
whining.
like a bitch.
I
I
don't
saw
think
it on
it's-
the
I
news.
think it's
Died
outside.
crying like
Then
a
there's
no,
a
it's
party,
the
yeah.
party outside. Yeah.
Hey, there was
Oh.
a fucking.
You
There
know
was
what
a,
you're hearing is fun.
hey, there was a
Laughter.
police
Yeah.
chase. There's
Not-
there's
not a fucking
piece of
ghost.
There's a
shit.
fucking police
I couldn't
chase
tell
over
if it was
here
Mo
yesterday
whining or
Oh,
off
nice.
Allen Rock. My buddy was like driving up here and he got a video of like the car goes flying by and then 15 cops come chasing him.
Hell yeah! Whatever happened to the good old car chase, man?
Whatever happened to the Rodney King days, what?
I know, right? Let's go there.
Jesus.
All right, let's
Take it
let's go ahead. We're gonna
easy.
cut that from here.
Well, that's the thing. You guys are misunderstanding. He's not talking about the beating. That's terrible.
He's talking about what you could do
what
with the
year it
camera
was.
and
He was saying it was a good year overall, like despite the bad
It was
things.
93, right? That was the year I was born.
Yeah.
Great year.
Great year, right? You
did
know,
that
I was
happen in that? Did that happen in '93?
I think so, yeah.
I was 4 years old. I probably shit my
Nothing.
pants. It was a
Actually-
great
I don't think
year.
so. I
Actually,
think
it might
it's
have
like
been. It might have been
97.
before that.
I know
'cause
I don't
exactly
think
what
so.
happened. I
Because
have no idea what
OJ
year it
happened.
was.
Did OJ happen before or after Rodney King?
Fuck
And
if
that
I
happened
know.
After.
that happened like 97. I think OJ
Oh,
was.
it was 92. It was the riots in 92.
All these things.
Fuck!
Like, I know
Dope.
like the whole fucking story. I have no idea when they happened.
Scared you straight. Yeah, it.
Poop myself.
The Watts
Poop
riots of the
myself.
'80s, right? All those ones.
Good old.
Could have been
Watts.
last week. I don't know.
Yeah, I watched
Whites.
the first couple episodes of the Watchmen TV show, the HBO, whatever, and
Yeah.
they
okay.
start out with the
That's
the
a real-
21
that's a
21
real thing.
Tulsa
21 Jump Street.
bombing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. That fucking
Yeah.
22 Jump
bombing of
Street.
Black
Tim
Wall
did
Street.
it.
Tulsa riot where they just fucking
Tim had nothing to
fucked
do with
up
it.
all the black
Was
neighborhoods.
I even alive?
That shit's fucked up.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
that-
it's your
yeah, that's
fault.
different. That's 21, but it's just like it's crazy to think about all that shit. Like you got the Watts riots in the 80s, you got the fucking Rodney King riots in the 90s, you got the fucking George Floyd riots, this year, and it's just the latest one.
I think
They're
you
really
skipped
riots.
something.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
exactly. That's
start-
what I'm saying. I'm saying that's just the latest one. There's all kinds of them in between that I
The
don't
first
remember.
Occupy movement.
Wall
Yeah, the
Street.
Tea Partiers, but that was just a bunch of white people with
TP
toilet paper.
or-
Well, that's a
throwing
fucking.
things.
I remember I talked to a cop. He's like, the only time I ever used my shotgun was the Occupy movement. He used
That was
the
your
bean-
first
used the
mistake. Don't talk
beanbags.
to the cops.
There you go.
Well,
That's dope. They've been using them in force this year.
that was
They
the
love
first
it.
time he got to, not the first time he had to.
He loved it. You
I
got
wonder
it
if the
wrong.
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
parade
true.
downtown is going to go on, and if it does, they're all going to
No,
be carrying
everyone's
signs.
got
No, but
AIDS.
they are doing a
Everyone's
Christmas in the
got
park.
AIDS.
It's going to be a drive-through
It's
Christmas.
veg-
Oh, no,
yeah,
I'm
it's
talking
veg-
about-
drive-by.
I'm talking about the Christmas parade where a bunch of angry people go out because they don't have any money from COVID, and they go out and they protest in the streets, during Christmas time. I'm wondering
Well,
when
if
that's
it's a
going to happen.
protest, then they can
Oh.
certainly have it.
You
It's
Yeah.
mean,
allowed.
you mean
Yeah.
are you and me going to be able to go looting?
I just want to go and get my face kicked in by some
Here's
dude
what I'm
with a
saying.
brick.
I'm trying to get a PlayStation.
No. We
I need a
we look
PS5.
for a riot. We steer just clear enough of the riot to look like we're part of it, but not get involved.
When there's a riot and they
And we
break
just
into
grab
Target
free
like they
shit.
did during George Floyd,
Yeah.
I'd love to be one of those people
Travesty.
that saw that what was happening
will
on the
be
outside
there.
and just kind of walk
Oh
in,
shit!
kind of
Yeah.
walk in there, right, and then just casually shop.
If
Yeah.
they
Dun,
loot a
dun, dun,
Target,
dun.
I will be there.
But they're looting it, right? You're there, and you're like, I think I need tomatoes for the salad this
just
week.
calmly
Standing
shopping.
there
How
at
much are
the-
these ones? These are organic, though. Of course, they're more expensive. Okay, I'll take the organic
Well,
one.
no, you just fill up your cart, and as people are stealing shit, just kind of just walk out.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're
yeah,
like,
but I
"Is
mean, just
somebody gonna go
casually
to
shop
Tech
while
Stand
everybody's
3?
beating the shit out of each
No?
other and
Okay.
breaking shit. Like, be there while you're looking through movies, and the
You
dude
like-
knocks the whole thing down, and you still have the one Blu-ray that you picked up. You're like, Huh, I don't think I'll buy it. I don't think
Supposed
so.
to put it
You're
that
over, yeah,
drop.
yeah, exactly.
You're over him.
They're tearing the store apart. Just continue with trying on
Calmly
clothes.
doing it.
Yeah, try on clothes, literally.
You're over
Like,
in
look in the
produce.
mirror.
You're over in produce. You bend over to pick out an apple. A trash can flies over your head.
Yeah.
You fucking lift back up. Don't even know what just happened. You're like, "This looks like a
Talking to
good
the
apple."
mic.
Yeah, you try a couple grapes. You're like,
Who's Mike?
These aren't ripe. These aren't ripe. I can't
To
buy
my
these.
tweet.
No. Meanwhile, there's somebody's lighting the display behind you on fire. You're
Yeah, it's just
oblivious.
completely. That place is burning down.
Meanwhile,
you're
someone's
trying,
life's
and you're
on
trying on dresses as a man. As a man, because
That's okay if that's
because
what
why
you're
not?
inclined
At
to
that
do.
point, like,
I mean,
you
what's
just-
the likelihood you get caught? I mean, everyone, they're burning the place down.
but yeah, they got Molotov cocktails, and you're sitting there like turning your shoulders.
You're making
like, seeing how
yourself-
your shoulders
you're
look
down.
in the dress. You know, you're like, I
You
like
got
these
headphones.
straps.
I don't know.
You have headphones that are noise canceling, so you're completely oblivious to everything. It's just like Happy Days
You would
playing.
ruin the look though. You don't
that
want to ruin the
little-
dress.
That,
you
that,
know?
that little white dude got
Say
fucking
yes to the
caught
dress.
blending into the riot to steal some Legos.
For real. Yeah, I stole a whole
was
fucking
great.
box of Lego, or a couple
You got
boxes.
priorities.
Clearly not involved in the riots or the looting at all. He
Yeah,
just like
like Legos.
slipped in to grab
You know how much
Somewhere-
Legos are? They're fucking
Somewhere in
expensive.
Minnesota, in Minneapolis, Twin Cities
Ugh.
area, there is a fully built Lego
Piece
Death
of shit.
Star that was stolen from that Target or whatever the
Oh, no.
fuck it was.
He only came out with like 3 boxes. So
Yeah,
like,
no, he was
went
kind.
in there for like specific shit.
yeah, he was kind.
I feel
you
like
know.
he had a plan going in.
That's exactly what happened. He's like, "Oh, this shit's going crazy. I'm gonna go get some. I need this set still, this and this one, and then they can come together and they could be on my coffee table." And he went in there and he's like, "All right." And then he looked at the other ones and he's like, "That's a different theme. I'm not
Should
ready to build
I?"
that yet. Maybe for the coffee room, maybe for the parlor." You know, then he runs out. You know,
on
That's
another
what-
looting day.
That's
yeah,
what you,
maybe on another looting day.
That's what you gotta do during one of those fucking like looting things.
You
It's
got to
like,
do-do.
what do I want that other people aren't looting?
Exactly. Like, is anybody really looting like DVDs and comic books and shit like that? Now, obviously, the comic book store is not the one getting looted, but they do sometimes have comics at Target. I'm
What
just
if I
saying.
need some new Tupperware?
Right.
I
No
mean,
one's going for that
exactly.
shit. I need a new
I'm
wooden
just-
spoon.
Right.
If
Mine
someone
cracked.
looted the Target, I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff that I always look at, but I never buy. I just like, oh, I don't really need it. And I'm just like, it's free now.
Listen,
All right, yeah,
I
I'm
can-
getting a deep fryer today. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And I certainly can clip
I'm
the
going to
tag.
burn the house down.
I'm certainly willing to spend the time to clip the tag on that expensive ass new knife set that I've really wanted for my kitchen.
that I've always wanted.
That I've
I'm
always
ta-
wanted.
I'm
I
taking
didn't
all
realize
the-
I've always wanted it until now
always
when we're
wanted
looting
Yeah,
the Target.
exactly.
Since
I
this
didn't realize
morning.
they wanted it
Right,
until I
yeah.
walked in.
I was like, we don't need new knives. And then all of a sudden, everybody's looting the place. I'm like, it's time to get that block set.
need
Yeah, we're taking that air compressor.
Yeah, that's not $500 anymore. That's free.
Is
That's
that an
done.
air conditioning? We'll take 5.
I will take 5 of those units.
That shit costs
This has now
$350.
gone up
No,
to
you got to
grand
keep it
theft.
small. Got to keep it small.
I'm
Yeah.
grabbing 12 carts
You
and
gotta,
I'm tying
you
them
gotta
all
keep
to
it
me.
under a certain amount, or it's grand theft.
You're
on
starting to
top of
pay people to
looting.
take shit out to your car. Hey, I'll give you $50. You load that into
We're
my car.
not thinking
really
about the legal repercussions.
Sir, that's a
Sam.
water heater. Yeah, I know. There's a dolly over in that aisle. I saw it. I don't think anybody's using it.
Sir, you're looting. I'm not gonna help you put that in your car.
Here's $50 though. I mean, you know.
Sure then.
officer.
Absolutely.
I'm not shopping in any of the front section. I'm going straight to the back of Target where all the
expensive
overstocked
shit is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they don't
Clearance.
even realize
Grabbing
the store is
Where they
being
keep the
looted
money.
yet.
Yeah, you're stealing from the clearance section. Like, wait a second. This
Well,
defeats the purpose.
What's great is if you go that far back in the store and it's a big enough store where they don't even realize the front of the store is being looted. They're
Everyone's
just like, what are you
the fuck?"
doing?
We're back here selling cameras to old women.
No, that's where everyone darts to.
Like
Yeah.
Cameras,
electronics,
TVs,
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's where all the expensive shit is.
Good
I'm
point,
going
yeah.
to Home Goods. I'm getting some new
You
sheets.
come out of those cops there. Excuse me, officer.
Let me get
I've
like
had a
a
few drinks and I
cast
decided to go
iron
shopping
pan.
tonight. Could you
Yeah.
help me home?
Yeah, literally go there with a fucking cupful too. Just
Go there with a
wine,
list.
beer, whiskey, whatever you like. Go in there, casually
Oh,
shop.
no, walk in immediately, get a bottle of alcohol, take the top off,
Heard there's a party at
drink
Target.
it
Yeah.
as you're looting.
Yeah.
pull that little fucking white thing out of the fucking
It's
mouth
a-
of
it's
the
a
bottle.
That's where they draw the line.
Get a tub of
Like,
ice
sir,
cream.
You're out of here. And you're like, everyone else is stealing.
Sir, you
Get
can't
out of here.
Just walking around
What are you
drinking,
talking
sir.
about?
Sir,
We're
this isn't a
looting.
bar.
Sir, you're not looting correctly.
That'd be hilarious.
Like, you're allowed to steal shit and break shit, but just don't be
You
drinking.
cannot drink
No,
that.
You can't
here.
drink and sit in the living room aisle
Sir, no
on one of
open
the sofas.
containers.
There
Yeah.
are children watching you loot. Can you at least keep your drug and alcohol use to a minimum?
This is all we ask. You've already beaten up an
Sir,
old lady.
Sir,
For a
stop,
TV.
stop lighting
You
that
already
blunt.
pushed
Stop
a
it.
group of 5-year-olds down the escalator. Can
For a
you please
PS5.
relax?
Yeah, for a PS5. It's like you can
I'll
settle
push a
down here.
95-year-old
Yeah, those
down the
PS5s
escalator.
are
Fuck
fucking
it.
worse.
That's
An
what I'm
older
saying.
woman upstairs said you called her an old cunt.
It's a
Get out of
horror
my
show.
way, stupid
She
bitch.
wouldn't let go of the microwave. I fucking wanted it.
And then you
Go in there.
And then I'm just like,
I have one at home. I still wanted it.
Steal their liquor. Drink their liquor. Walk through the store. Don't
Female
steal
butt.
anything else. Just take pictures of people.
Yeah, just literally-
Just say like when someone's grabbing something and they look back kind of at you, be like, say cheese, and then just like do that. See if they try to beat your ass for getting their feet. But they're
beat-
too busy running.
beat their ass with
Go
cheese.
over to the
Beat
fucking
your ass with some cheese.
They
go
drew
over to
the
the
line
snack
at
aisle. You're
cheese.
just eating out of a bag of chips, just watching.
That's what I was saying. Grab a tub of ice cream. Go to the kitchen aisle and grab a spoon.
Go fall asleep on
They'll
one
all
of
be
those.
there. They'll all be there. You know it. Unless Lindsay's looting.
Yeah,
Unless
why
me
are-
and Lindsay are looting. Like
We're looting together.
So
kitchen
hang on.
appliances
Here's
are
a real
gone.
question.
me and Rafter are pushing a new refrigerator down the fucking main drag. It's so fucking heavy.
Exactly.
It's laying flat like you're not supposed to do.
I brought pallet jack.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Here we are.
here's a real question. Why the fuck, like, ice cream? You know, most people, like, especially by the Ben
Ice
and Jerry's,
cream.
they're just coming in
We
for
all
the
scream.
fucking Ben and Jerry's, right? Like,
Little
why do
one.
they not sell
Little one.
spoons right there? Like, why do they not have spoons right?
At
next
least
to the fucking
plastic
Ben
ones,
and
right?
Jerry's?
To
Yeah.
make your fat ass walk a little, you lazy
They're
fat
like,
fuck.
get out.
Clearly,
Like,
You
go
can
to
clearly
walk
not why they
3
came
aisles
there.
over to get spoons.
Right there.
Because you have diabetes, Tim.
Kitchen and groceries are next to each other for a reason. Is all I'm
You
saying.
have
Oh.
to stop eating ice cream.
I just
It's
remembered
so
I have ice
good,
cream in
though.
the freezer right now.
Ice cream, soda, cherry on top.
So if no one who's doing any looting is doing this,
Who's your
they should
boyfriend?
consider it.
forgot.
I
Guys,
highly
if you
consider
do
it.
any
Honestly,
looting.
hit up my Instagram, DM me if you need tips on how to properly
It
loot,
go down,
what
it
items
go
I would
down,
go
it go
for.
down.
I
Send
will
us-
provide you
I
a
don't
whole
trust
list.
you.
Send us a selfie that proves that you're in a looting environment.
We have a
And
new
by that I mean
podcast
there
on
needs
the
to be
network.
people actively stealing things, or a video,
I'll send
and
you
we'll
what I
stream
need.
it on our podcast.
No, we're
And
gonna
I'll
put it
send
on
you-
Lindsay's
I'll
looting
send-
hour.
I'll send you a Christmas list of what I still need.
Please loot these things for me, cause I don't want to go over there.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to get caught. I'm not trying to get in any
Here's the
sort
deal.
of legal
You're already
issues.
there, and so just get these things for me.
Yeah, I need my arms for my own shit.
Don't. You're not trying to steal money from the register, man. I just want
It'd
one of
be
those
funny
Reese's
just
Take
walk-
Fives before I go.
Walk through and tell people what to take. Oh, take that, quick,
Get
quick,
that
quick,
one.
quick.
Get that one right there.
Quick, it's gonna
That
go
one
fast.
looks good.
Meanwhile, you're grabbing the shit that they just put down to get that.
Grabbing
Oh.
the complete opposite.
He's right though. It could be worth more if I wait, because it's a New York Times bestseller. Had a TV in his arm. You just convinced him to get a book.
Yeah, sir, you could steal a book without looting.
You literally just put it in your jacket pocket.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
they don't exactly have ink tags on them.
No, that's kind of
I
sad,
mean,
right?
if you really want to
No
steal
one
a
cares.
book, you can come back and do that when
you wanna
the
steal a book, you don't
world's
have to
not
leave
going
your
to
house.
hell.
You ever want to steal a book?
Yeah,
Seen him, Alan?
I've never thought of stealing a book.
not from the
Because you're
library.
desperate for a
Uneducated,
book.
you ape.
Yeah, only smart people want to steal books. Only
God, they're
educated
like,
folk.
You trying to steal a book, you
Are you
fucking
trying to-
nerd?
God
At
damn
that point, they're like, just take it.
Yeah, whatever. At least you're reading it.
it. Come on, yeah.
No one steals a book. At least you're reading it.
And that's why Barnes and Nobles went out of business.
Barnes and Noble did not go
Borders.
to business.
R.I.P.
I'm a monthly member.
Borders.
Oh, yeah,
went
yeah.
out.
Barnes and Burgers.
I'm a monthly member.
Borders and
How-
burgers.
How is it
Barnes
still
and
in
liquors.
business right
You know what they
now?
should
It's
I have
sell?
no
great.
clue.
Barnes
They're
and No-
thriving.
You know what they should start selling at Barnes and Noble?
People started reading more.
Horse
People
shit.
would drink a
They
lot
have
more
the they
and
have
drink a lot more
the ones
if
that
they're
have
drunk.
the Starbucks that are the Starbucks that sell alcohol.
There are Starbucks that sell alcohol.
Yes.
Do they have like coffee stouts? Is
I've
that
heard
kind
sell
of?
like,
Yeah, like
they
an
sell like
Irish
White
coffee.
That
Claws
seems
and
violently
beers and
irresponsible.
stuff.
It
Well,
really does.
hey, if you need a beer, you need a little coffee to get you home. I need coffee so I can drive home.
I need was that? You see the game?
Yeah, I'll have a cold
See
one.
the game?
I was at it.
Not how
I
that
was
works.
fucking at it.
I was at it. Rossberger.
Fucking
Rossberger.
Roethlisberger.
You can't even say it's like, oh, come on, what's his
Yeah.
name anyway? Think about that dude, man. Like That dude is just a fucking giant rapist, and he's playing in the NFL.
Dude, that was the exact word I was hoping would come after
Yeah,
the
he,
word
like
giant.
literally.
Is he a rapist?
Well, he's a sexual
rapist?
assault
The
kind of guy.
rapier
He got a little
get to
handsy with some underage
Yeah, but
girls
he
at
threw
a
for
fucking
3,000 yards.
restaurant.
last
Hey.
year.
Yeah,
You
right,
throw for
right.
33,000
He's allowed to
Hey,
yards.
give him a
You know
break.
what,
He
though?
threw for 3,000 yards.
You know what,
last
though?
I think
year.
he's like 100 years old.
To be
Homeboy's got
fair,
them to 5.
knowing he was talking about Roethlisberger, the second I heard the word giant come out of his mouth, my brain went straight to
Rapist.
rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're also a giant rapist.
Mind meld.
No, that's
Oh,
what
Jesus.
that's what he's
No, it's
accused
'cause
of.
he's a
It's not
giant
rape,
rapist.
but
He's a
sexual
giant.
assault.
Takes one,
Hey, hey,
takes
hey,
one
hey.
to know one, huh?
When you get your,
He's
when
like,
you
that's exactly
get,
what the judge said
when
last
you get
week.
the Steelers
He's
to
a
5 Super
giant
Bowls,
and a rapist.
when you get the Steelers to 5 Super Bowls, you can rape whoever the fuck you feel like.
He only
Well, no.
done
Go
two-
Steelers!
two.
Here's the thing: nothing we're saying is not factual. He's fucking giant, and he's a rapist.
Yeah, he's very tall and he rapes.
He's like, isn't he like 6'8"?
He's big
6'6".
and he rapes.
He's not as funny
I'm-
as
I'm sorry, I
I think he's
misread
6'6".
that. Giant rapist. Oh, he's a
Oh,
rapper.
rapper.
Guys.
My bad. I forgot he had that country crew.
Rapist?
giant rapist. He's good at rapping
He's a
papers,
country-
rapping gifts.
So
Completely
sorry, he's a
changed it.
country rapist.
Yeah, country
Never mind,
rapist.
he's a rapist.
Yeah, you're
Never
rapist
mind.
again.
It was rapist. All
It
right.
was rapist.
Sorry.
I got it wrong there. I read that.
Sorry, I've
He,
been
ra-
drinking.
he rapes both women and sheep. He's a country rapist.
Nice.
Ironically, rape takes 1 P as opposed to rapist takes 2 P's. Like R.
Rapid.
Kelly.
Also,
Even though
it's
he's
not a
necessarily
word.
rapper.
It's not a word.
Rapist.
Rapataz. Razzmatazz.
Roz.
Jamba Juice.
Razzmatazz, Ramba juice. Ramba juice.
Rhombus.
Roomba.
Yeah.
Roomba juice.
Roomba juice. That's the stuff that you feed your Roomba.
It's when your Roomba runs over dog
know
shit.
Oh, that's what that's called. Nice. I always felt like, yeah, we're gonna
That's a,
we're gonna
that's a
do
good
that.
stopping point when your Roomba runs over dog shit.
We can't keep going. There's nowhere to go.
Son of a-
We- I'm stuck behind
Where
this
do you
table.
go from Roomba?
These
runs
monitors
over
don't
dog
even
shit?
work. They're not even plugged in. These are for effect.
Turn on, please.
Actually,
I can't fill out my TPS report if these monitors won't turn on.
you should actually on these monitors. You should put like something on, like
asked for
in
my
the in the posts. You know what I mean? Like a green screen
Like
or
a
something, if you will.
penis.
Like a dick,
Penis.
like a
Like a
dick, or like
penis.
porn or whatever. And we're just sitting here disregarding it, whatever. But it's right there. Like
Midget
something,
porn.
something
Pornography?
ridiculous like that. Yeah.
Definitely midget porn.
I think that would be fitting. Do we have a song queued up on the jukebox?
Yeah. The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. By giving me all you got, your love has captured me. Over and over again, I try to tell myself that we. All right, I'm done. Fucked up, like your grandma got hit by a car last night, little Timmy, and he's just
I'm
like,
very
by
sorry.
a reindeer? Santa hit her?
I'm very sorry to tell you, little Timmy, because you picked Timmy, and he's right here. That
Oh, I
your-
said that.
your grandma
I didn't even think
got
about
run
that. I
over
just
by a
said
reindeer.
Timmy.
She was run over by a reindeer.
Grandma
and
got run over
she's
by
now
a
dead.
reindeer.
it was actually a drunk driver, is what it was.
while she was shit faced walking home.
She was fucking wasted on the way home, and she got run over by a reindeer while she was driving drunk.
Grandma had a few too many beers. Then she
Grandma
got a
had a few
Dewey
too-
on the way home.
So here's the thing: I hit your grandma with my truck.
Grandma got run over by your father.
Yeah, it's the guy. It's the guy that killed her. It's the guy that killed her telling this song as a story, like straight up. Grandma got run over. It's like, did you do it? No, I didn't do it. It was a
Santa Claus.
reindeer. Yeah, Santa Claus was driving his fat ass.
That piece of shit Santa.
His
He'll
big
still bring you
fat
presents
ass.
His shit can fly. Why is he hitting my grandmother on the ground?
Uncle Randy had a few too many eggnog and ran Grandma over on Christmas Eve.
Cousin Eddie, if anybody. Oh no. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Stop
How
it.
come no one sneezes on a podcast? Have you noticed that? It's because it's not musty.
Because they're civil.
They're civil people. They just stop. They just like
They're
make the
not
face. They go,
animals.
and
They're
then
not
they go,
fucking
nope,
animals,
not
they
sneezing."
live in a
fucking
society.
animals and live in a society.
I somehow just pulled my pants down on the podcast trying to pull them up.
Well, why would you try to pull him up? We
Hey,
all want to
stay
see that
tuned.
dangling.
Tim's gonna be taking his penis.
It's chilly.
Oh, okay. Is it not becoming at that point? Because I know
No,
for me
it's-
right now, I'm looking like a turtle in its shell.
Yeah, you
Oh no,
piece of
mine gets
shit.
bigger when it's cold.
Oh, that's
It's
a
the
benefit.
weirdest thing. It's the
That is a
weirdest thing.
benefit right
Well,
there.
not
see.
in summer.
Yeah, well, it goes reverse in summer now.
It dries up.
Oh no, that's what we don't want. We want a wet ass penis here. all right?
It shrivels like a raisin.
Yeah, you gotta have a wet ass penis.
Austin just quit the podcast.
Austin left. He's done.
He-
Fuck your contract then. We are tearing it up right now. He's not getting any of his back end pay.
So
I don't care if he's your brother.
No royalties.
I don't care if he's
No
your brother.
royalties.
No back end pay.
Austin finds talk about
We're in the
private
shirt
parts
business now.
offensive.
He doesn't like the private part talk. We've talked about everything else, and this guy doesn't like private part talk.
Hey, that
No vaginas, no penises, no buttholes.
Oh my goodness, these parts aren't private. You just said them out
Austin
loud.
fell down.
I hope not. I remember when that happened to Joe. Oh, he's coming back. All right, hey, that contract.
this. I need this. Please don't kick me out.
That
He
contract we
figured
ripped
out
up,
he's
we're
got
gonna
nowhere
tape
else
it
to
back
go.
together. It's 3 pieces right now because I was really lazy, so we could tape it back together.
There we go. It'll work.
Your signature is still partially
Well,
intact.
Honestly, it's 2 pieces, and then one of those pieces is almost ripped into another 2 pieces. I got bored about halfway
I
through.
Yeah.
may or may not have wiped my ass.
I
with
did
one
the
of
old
them.
1-2 punch on it, and that was it. That
1-2
was
penis
all I
on
did.
it.
That was all I really wanted.
Honestly, I just folded it, and I was gonna rip it, and I didn't get to it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. It was it was thick. You know, it was a thick
It's
document.
thick.
I got high and forgot.
It's
what
like
I was
4
doing.
pages, man. You expect me to just rip this shit open? I think someone at the dough.
And if you want
Oh.
to suck me off like
Never mind, it's his
grandma,
girlfriend's. Oh, CT. I see CT.
I
He's got his
see-
beanie on.
What are you?
Huh.
He doesn't
CT
like
got
you.
run over by
I don't
a
like you either.
reindeer.
Don't say that about CT, man. He's good. He doesn't need to get run over by no reindeers.
You can get run over a goddamn reindeer, you
Easy.
motherfucker.
Remember taking those guys to that show with us, Blood Runs Black and Lionheart in Oakland? That one fest show that whole day with Behold Desecration and Wrath and Helm's Deep.
Uh-huh.
You remember? You remember? I remember.
Right.
Too much
Fucking-
standing.
They had a hella good time. I was so stoked on that. So we just met these motherfuckers and they're like, take us to one of those metal shows. I think
Too much
CT
standing.
actually
They're like,
listens.
no.
Well, yeah, you say that now, you know, and that comes from a place of privilege because you've
Yeah, you
been doing it
piece
since you
of
were
shit.
16, and now you're bad. Your back is bad.
I got a bad back.
Oh my
I got a bad back from what I went to too many shows and did the spin kickies and
I
the-
did a lot of
and the
spin
windmills.
kickies
Too
with
many-
my fat ass
It was too many.
spinning
It was
around.
too many spin kickies.
It's considered a
many spinny
high.
kicks.
Too much
considered a-
compression of trying. Too
Yeah,
much.
they were learning spinny kicks.
Too much compression of fat guy fucking cartwheels.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to think about it. It's a very high impact activity.
Cause if you want to suck me off like grandma,
Always got to come back to that song.
Weird family.
they
Nah,
run
man, have
over
you seen incest
grandma
porn
and
on
then-
fucking
They're
on,
close
on the
They're-
internet, man?
they're
It's all
clo-
there.
Close family.
Yeah, what is up with like 80% of internet porn
What's up, with
being
the,
like
what's up with the youth?
stepbrothers,
Stepbrothers,
step-uncles,
stepsisters.
It's relative to what you're
stepdad,
searching,
like-
so.
Not
No,
entirely.
no,
there's the,
the-
there's
Yeah,
the
I've seen-
recommended
it is
for
a
America.
huge
I've seen
genre
that.
for some
I've
reason.
seen a data.
Yes.
I've seen data for like it's like top
On
porn
Search, right?
searches by state, and it's like the fucking middle of the country is all fucking like I think California too is all like fucking brother sister like fucking weird incest shit.
Believe it
So
or not,
it's relative to your state's data, and that's why you're seeing.
Think
so
about
much of
this.
that.
It is-
Most
it's
of the states-
stepbrother. Stepsister.
It's just the weirdest.
it's technically
fucking
not
kink,
incest,
like,
but it is like
But it's-
legally,
Yeah.
you know, and it's still fucked up. Like that's the weird part. But
I look at them like I don't believe these people are related.
well, of course they're not. They're definitely boyfriend and
They don't
girlfriend
look right.
or
This
fucking like.
It has their
married or
real names on it.
models.
He's Mexican and she's white.
He's white. She's
I don't know.
black.
That's why
I
it says
think they're not.
stepbrother.
Oh, you know what? Problem
You
solved.
got me.
That's it.
I retract my statement.
You got me now. But I think that stuff's always funny because like that stuff is obviously not frowned upon in California, but in a lot of like blue states, it's not
I
frowned
frown
upon.
the fuck upon that. What?
Sure you do, but the state,
Don't
the,
fuck your
the
siblings.
state, their law, they say they don't give a fuck.
For it.
And another thing, a lot of blue states don't give a fuck about, especially in the South or the Northeast, they don't give a fuck if you fuck an animal. Now, that's not to say they don't completely give a fuck.
Well, if
They-
you
you'll get a
fuck an
misdemeanor.
animal-
You'll get a misdemeanor but it's not a felony like it is in Texas or Arizona. Can you believe that?
Should be a felony everywhere.
One of the
Yeah,
best
why
jokes
can't
I've
you
heard.
Fucking animal in Texas.
One of the best. It's a farm ranch country over there.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
why
we
they
don't-
have
And
to
I do
make
say
it
country
illegal.
when I say
We
Texas.
don't
Well, they have to
want-
make it illegal.
We don't
because
want your
too many
dick
animals.
in our beef.
Too
Yes.
many animals readily available. That's the thing. In California, you gotta go buy an animal that you want to fuck, and those are probably expensive. That's just gonna be a $10,000 dog to fuck his asshole.
Yeah. See, now my dad told me a joke. No, my uncle told me a joke. One of the best jokes I've heard for if you want to go like Southerner or if you want to go farmer rancher. You know what I mean? Like if you want to make a joke at one of those people. And it was, why do Texans why do Texans wear such tall boots?
It's like, it's like grabbing the fucking haunches.
So that
and
the sheep
shit.
doesn't kick you.
Yeah, you, like, stick
And
it
the
in
implication
fucking
is you
boots,
stick them in
yeah.
the fucking boot. Yeah. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, I heard that when I was like 14.
Those yokels sure are inventive.
Because if
That's
you
a
want
good
to
joke.
suck me off like
That is
grandma,
a good joke. This is back in the time we were just
Actually-
starting to print phrases on T-shirts.
This-
Like, do you fish? Because I'm a masturbator.
Austin, this time it's if you want to suck me off like that reindeer.
if you want to suck me off like my sheep.
My sheep likes to suck me off every nightly.
Nightly.
Farmer
I
got
had to make it
fucked
work.
in his asshole by a
There's
whole
two syllables
horse.
left. Do you understand music?
Bail out.
Do you understand music? Do you not understand? Can you not read sheet music?
No,
Wow.
I can't read it.
Wow.
That's why I
Next
used
thing you're going to tell
reindeer.
me is that you can't do calculus
I don't
at
know-
a
I don't
high
know how to
level.
read.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're dumb. You're really dumb. I'm educated, okay? I know
No.
current events and math,
I
okay?
don't know.
And math is just music. And music is just
Dude, I know math. I fucking know math.
yeah, I don't know math at all, dude.
don't
I
know
can't
shit,
add
bro.
and subtract it properly anymore.
Yeah, but
I'm the monster chart
but
for the Green Mile.
do you know Jesus?
Jesus is a guy.
'Cause if you want to suck
He's
me
the
off
kinda
like
guy-
Jesus.
Jesus is the kind
Whoa,
of guy.
whoa!
Where
We
you
just
could-
lost our Christian fan
All
base.
right, great.
I'm telling you, Jesus is the kind of guy.
That's 90% of it, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, mostly white Christian
We're a
males
good Christian. We're good
from
Christian men.
Pakistan, Russia, and Africa. Several countries from Africa.
Yes.
Sorry,
Apparently,
I
listen to
sent
this
out
show. A
lot
bunch of
weird
white
Evites.
people from those areas. White people from those areas. And everybody will convince you that Russian people are white, but they're not really exactly like white.
They're lying to you.
Like there's white people like west of Russia, and they are the pale skinned, redheads, if you will. But the Russians are a different breed.
The Russians.
Like my family's Italian, fucking whatever.
Whoa.
You got Germans, you got English, you got all kinds of shit. They are the white people. But I don't know if I include Russia in that. Russia, they fucked up over there. They got some shit
Russia's
on their
its own
hands.
thing.
You're making me
In,
crazy.
in Russia, there's no fork in the road.
So
it
okay,
forks
all right.
you.
If you wanted me to explain as an
Oh,
American,
Russians are
if you wanted me to explain the concept of Russia to you, like so you would understand it, it is if you took Texas
It's fucked up.
and made it the world, like the world is America, right? And then Russia is Texas. Russia's like, fuck you.
We do our own thing.
We to everybody else, to literally everybody else, to China, to the Middle East, to Europe, to America. Fuck you
to
guys.
Viet fucking Nam!
To every one of them. That's Russia. Italy's not like that. Like Italians will tell you that they're not white.
Shittily.
That's not true.
Shit,
They're white.
fucking pieces of
I don't know.
shit.
Italy was an excellent country.
They're pieces of
Shittily.
shit, dark.
They
they're fucking
created
tan
fascism.
bastards. That's
Yeah.
what they are.
Yeah, the
Eat
Romans.
shit, you tan pieces of shit.
Yeah, just because you're tan and you have abs made out of lasagna,
You know what?
it's just curls. You're still fat.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. America.
Stop
America. But Russia is like the Texas of the planet. That's how you explain to an American who doesn't understand foreign politics.
Or the Alaskans.
Nah.
I mean, there's also no freedom in Russia.
There's still
so
a lot of
there's
people.
that.
It's half our population, but it's still a lot of people.
It's like 6.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit in there.
It's
Well,
a shithole.
It's just a shithole.
They have those really fun
It's shithole
working
country.
experiences that you can
Russia's a
have.
shithole.
I love how
Bruce-
fucking
Bruce
what's his
shithole.
name?
Bruce
Putin.
shithole, Rush shithole,
I love how Putin, right? He's like, I
West
think
China
I'm feeling,
shithole.
I love how
That's
like
Trump. He's
recently
got a whole
Putin's
list.
deal is like, I'm feeling kind of sick. I think I might have to step down as president. You know what we got to do? We got to pass a law that no past presidents can be fucking prosecuted for anything.
Nope.
Before I step down, because I can't be having that shit happen.
Donald Trump's into the
That
same
will
thing,
fuck
dude.
me up. then I will get killed or put in jail, and I don't want either of those things because I just wanted to be president and have a lot of power for a short amount of time.
I just wanted to take a shirtless picture on a horse.
I wanted to have a
Is
decade
that too much to ask?
or 4 of being the most powerful man on the planet. Yeah, that's funny. We call the president of the United States the most powerful office in the world, right? Like,
No,
you're the most powerful man in the world. You're the most
No.
powerful person in the world.
Yum.
you are the face of the most powerful fucking entity.
I
in
don't
the
know.
world.
No, not
he's
even.
showing the shit. He's showing the like.
What I'm
he's showing
saying-
the powers he's got.
What I'm saying is, you know the fucking Chinese and the Russians and every other country on the planet goes, how does it feel,
You don't know.
Prime
shit.
Chancellor, to be the most powerful person in the world? And they're like speaking in German back to him. It's like, oh yeah,
Well, they'd be Russian.
this won't end badly. I promise.
It'd be Russian. I don't. Then I'd be doing.
I'm doing a bit about the World War II right before the Russians
He's
got their
doing a
mojo
thing.
going. All right, you're gonna let me do the bit, and then you're gonna talk.
Because if you want
No,
to suck
I don't
me
like
off
this
like
bit.
Russia,
Always come back to the song because that song's important. It is the holiday season, and just so you know, we are all supposed
it's
to be
the
locked
holiday
down.
season.
The holiday
and the
season.
shoop dee doo and the shit in my pants. I have to clean it up, but I don't know how to do it. So I need a person who help me.
And won't stab me in the kidney now. They won't stab me in the kidney now. Like, it's just, oh my God, it would be terrible.
That's beautiful.
It is the holiday season, though, and you know what that means? It means
Get out and vote.
get out and vote again. Do it again, even
Vote,
if there's
you
no
pieces
vote
of
going on.
shit.
Go on BuzzFeed. Vote for your favorite food.
Hey, did you vote? Then fuck you.
If you haven't voted for your favorite food or band that no one cares about,
American Idol.
you know, American
Hey,
Idol
is
would be a
that shit
good
still
one.
on?
Yes,
It's still a thing?
sadly, just
Most
like
of
Did
them-
Survivor.
They still have the same like.
No, they're all
Didn't Steven
dead.
Tyler was like he took over at some point for someone? And,
He
like,
might. I don't
They
fucking
got.
know.
I think they got rid of all the original judges.
I saw that.
No, Randy Jackson's dead.
I saw that.
Randy
earlier
Ram
today.
Rambo Band is fucking
Yeah.
Jackson's dead.
He's ran over
Glad
by
we
a
didn't get
train.
him back.
I remember they made that him and fucking what's her name, Paula Abdul made a song together, and like he's trying to like play like the guitar, all fucking like dancing around. It's like, hey man, you're fat and like 50
in
years
Journey.
old, so
Don't
knock
do
it
that.
off.
Yeah, you can stop doing that now. We don't want to see this.
This isn't cool anymore. It's just kind of cringy.
You're not the
now.
cool guy from Journey anymore.
You're not
That
Jerry
was
Garcia, bro.
35 years
I don't
ago.
think you were the cool
not
guy
Jerry
from
Garcia.
Journey when Journey was cool.
I don't remember
When
what
they
he
were
was in
actually
Journey.
cool.
He was the
Well, when our
drummer.
Parents
I
were
think it was
kids.
the bassist.
He's a bassist.
Was he? I thought
Yeah,
he was
they're
the drummer.
bassist.
Idiot.
Oh, okay.
You're so.
way.
You're
That was his
so.
whole name.
Dumb.
I can't believe it.
Either way, he wasn't the singer, and that's what was important.
That's all that
Journey.
matters in most
Now
bands.
it's an
I
Asian
agree with you
guy,
on
huh?
that. I'll agree with you on that.
Isn't it like an Asian guy does Journey, or is
He's
that
Filipino.
Chicago?
Well, there's the bassist from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, he's still going, and like he is
He's
a
dead.
fucking hell of a bass
That's
player
different
too.
though. That's jazz.
Do you think he just
That
sadly
funk
sings
specifically, but yes.
I think he just
Yeah.
sadly
But yes,
plays
but yes.
September by
You are right.
himself every day?
All my friends are dead now.
It's
Buddy,
a cry
I
of
wish I
September.
could remember. He, like, I guarantee you, he watches that video and he's like, "This was like when we first like really, really fucking." And we had some songs, but like that song, like that shit changed the world, and I think that's undeniable. Like everybody plays that in any party, every
Oh, yeah.
every time. It's
And
all
movies.
no matter what kind of party it is. Like
Any
that'll
party
come
scene
on.
in a movie.
That'll come on at a metal party. You know what I mean? These poor ass metal bands who can't bring themselves to sell heroin will play that song at one of their
They're
parties.
fucking up. That's where it's all come back to.
They-
They're fucking up with that
They
heroin.
will not do. They will not sell drugs. They'll just I'll sell T-shirts and fucking CDs with really cool drawings on them, and I'll
Guys,
spend
the money's in the drugs.
the drugs. They gotta sell the drugs.
Ain't
But
making no
they,
money.
those people,
Also, there's always money in the banana stand.
always. There was $10,000,
And drugs.
$100,000
$200,000
That was it?
in that
Oh my
banana
God.
stand.
And they're like, what?
No touching.
No touching. But really, like, sell drugs, and even then, those kinds of people, they were the ones that would play that song too. Everyone plays that song.
You fucked it up.
And that dude is looking back at those videos like, all my friends is dead. Oh my God. Like, I'm the only one left. Dude, the singer's dead. He's gone. His son's doing it now, full time.
Really?
Yeah, they used to do duets and stuff like that on the songs that the dad could sing. You know
So
what I'm
like Will Smith from fucking Just Two of Us with his oldest son. I didn't know for the longest time that wasn't about Jaden. That's his oldest son. that he's singing that song to.
Idiot.
And fucking
That's
just
cute.
Will Smith.
I
It's his
don't
son- it's his
love
son
you,
who, like,
Jaden.
I think he was like, well, I don't think Jaden was even born.
You might
but
be
then.
somebody else's child because your mama's a hoe.
'Cause your mama's a
She was
bitch.
a hoe.
Hey, she.
For sure.
Nah, she just whatever.
What's
she
the older-
got
what's
into
the
like
older
a
brother's name?
situation or whatever she said.
An entanglement.
An entanglement.
Lady
She
of
was
the Easy.
entangled.
Bitch, you went out and fucked around on your husband.
They was
You
webs
fuck your friends
and ropes.
your son's friend who's like 20
there
years
was
old.
there was webs and ropes.
It was Ropeses.
It
There
an
was
entanglement.
ropes.
It
And
was
I
like
think
Spider-Man.
I thought I saw when we jumped down off of the main jungle gym structure that there was a net in which to catch us.
Why was there a net?
I don't know why there was a jungle gym.
Why was a net there?
Who's the net?
That's what I'm saying. It's like there
She's
was an
another hoe.
entanglement. You don't understand.
hoe.
There
She
was
was a hoe.
spider webs and
For
ropeses, and I think there was a net. That's
You
what it
wrote
was.
hoe
And then
for
I
show.
cheated. And then, oh, by the way, and then I cheated on my husband.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I straight
that-
up like.
Hey, but she
That
was
whole
badass in the
BTW.
Matrix. So
She was cool,
give her a
though.
pass.
Yeah,
That,
so that-
that
yeah.
whole that
It's
whole
the same
interview
thing.
they did
10,000
together.
yards. Go ahead.
That
What was it?
whole interview they did
No, go
together,
ahead.
like the whole time, like I just was like expecting Will
Go ahead.
Smith to just get up and be like,
No.
"All right,
Go
you know
ahead.
what, bitch? No, like I'm."
And
done.
this is the part where I shoot my wife and then myself. Like,
I
you know,
killed
like,
this
that's what
bitch.
you thought was coming.
It
You're
would've been
like,
great
Will
if
Smith
you-
is going to stand up in just a minute. You know what he's going to say? He's going to say, as he pulls out a gun,
Hey,
he's
how-
going to say, it's
how
like,
great-
oh, yeah, I see this coming.
How
I
great
was in
would
an
it
entanglement, and though I still love my husband, I didn't love him very much. Sorry.
How great would it have been if at the end of that he just dressed up and breaks in to get jiggy with it? Woo!
Just like the worst news imaginable.
She like standing. She has no idea about it. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, I thought we were talking about a relationship.
He doesn't even do the whole song. He just keeps repeating that part.
Get jiggy with it. He's just standing there dancing. Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy
There are
with it.
people singing in the
For
back.
like 40 minutes.
Every few minutes, he hits her with a ha 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 ha.
Sits down and she's like, "So we're gonna start again." Woo! I think there's like a person. I've listened to that song, and there's a person at like the beginning. It sounds like it's just going.
At the end of that 40 minutes, though, he's just, ha 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 ha. Get the fuck out my house.
Fuck out my house, bitch.
Get out, bitch.
This is
You
my
gotta go.
Gemini. This is my fucking last man on earth money.
You can get the fuck out of my house now. That's my attempt at it. It was terrible.
was great.
Didn't land.
No, it's
Will Smith should have
Fantastic.
kicked
Did a
that
good
bitch
job.
out of his house.
There we go. That's better.
also not
That's
good.
better. Like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, man.
Tiger
He
Woods.
got
Yeah,
kicked out
yeah.
of his own house, I'm pretty sure.
We know.
'Cause he
We
didn't
all
pay
know about
taxes.
Tiger Woods.
No, it's because him and his wife had a huge fight. Remember that?
That bitch chased him down with a golf club.
There we go. That's what it lands on. I like that. Because that happened. Didn't he take a bunch of pills and like drive his
He
car into
loves
a
pills.
I don't know, but she put that golf club through the window.
Yeah,
of his car.
pills.
That did happen.
Yeah.
She did swing a
Hey, at least she
par.
didn't cut his penis off. Some John Wayne Bobbitt
That
shit.
could've been
Yeah,
a-
John
Oh, no.
Wayne
What was
Bobbitt.
the what was
She
the
didn't Lorena Bobbitt him.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was that was who it
John
was.
Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me?
Private Joker.
I was like fucking. I remember I've seen that actual movie and like, I was almost bummed out that they didn't do it the way fucking Joker does it. That, like the first guy was like, "Is that you, John Wayne?" And he's like, "Is this me?" But he just did it as like John Wayne doing it the whole time. Is
Yeah.
that you, John Wayne?
Because it was a serious moment. Very serious.
It's super serial.
You're fucking Private Joker. You can come to my house and fuck my sister.
I like
Some of
you.
the
I
greatest,
like you. That's right.
some of the greatest lines by that guy in that movie, man. It's impossible to replicate. It seems
Oh,
like
that's a great
He's
movie.
the best around.
Yeah.
the best part of that movie is
Was
that
it,
once he dies, you don't really need to
Herbie?
watch it anymore. it's good otherwise, but
yeah,
you know,
Right, when Private Pie, I used to always end it at that point, and then, like as I've gotten older,
yeah. Once they're dead,
you know
once
what I
that's
found
over,
out? So you know, I found out the guy in the helicopter when the get some. He was supposed to be
Bill
Sergeant
Romanowski.
Harkery. He was supposed to be the drill instructor, but I guess the first day while they were filming, he like fucking blew his voice out for like a half hour. Cause it's
yelling.
Kubrick. It's Kubrick too, so he does 400 takes of fucking each scene.
I want to look through the possibilities.
And so they just fucking what's his name? Arlie Ermy was just supposed to be a consultant for like how he would act, and they was like, why don't you just try it out? And so he just ended up being the movie.
Well, Arlie Armier was in the military too. He was the gunny.
My favorite. Well, that's what I mean. It's like fucking. He was a consultant. He was a consultant for the
Microphone.
movie. He was coming to be a consultant
hot.
for like how being
Your
like, a fucking for being a drill instructor would be for that guy. And the guy blew his voice out. So like, do you want to give it a try? And he just fucking he nailed that shit. But I also love with the fucking dude in the helicopter when he's just like, you should do a story on me. He's like, why would we do a story on you? Because I'm so fucking good.
Yeah.
That ain't no shit either. I got me 50 confirmed kills.
And then you see who he's shooting.
Yeah, we say, would you kill any women or children? Sometimes. Why would you kill
No,
women?
how?
How could you kill women or children?
Easy.
It's easy.
Easy.
Just don't lead them so much.
Yeah, they don't run as fast.
Yeah.
Like they move, but they don't move fast. It's okay.
Well, that
I can
checks
get
out.
them. It does. If you think about it for a second, you say he's right.
The math.
He's
days
right.
in
You don't. You
Nam,
just don't
the
lead him so
math-
much, and you'll nail him every fucking time.
The
he's
math
that
on
fucking
that
good.
is- the math on that is flawless.
It really is. You don't lead him so much, and then you can hit him. It'll be fine. I mean, you're shooting a buzzsaw.
Just don't lead them so much.
Yeah, you're shooting a fucking buzzsaw, man. I mean,
That means he's proven himself. He's so fucking good. That ain't no shit either.
that ain't no shit either. You saw him in action.
It's definitely not shit.
Dead on. What does he say? He's like, anybody that runs is a VC. Anybody
Anyone
that
who
doesn't
sits
run is
still
a
is
well-trained
well-trained
VC.
Anyone who stands
Oh
still,
my
yeah.
God.
So ruthless. Well, that's all right. So fucking women and children.
yeah. Well, I mean, the women and children might run. The guys might not. You know, it could be either way when you really think about it, like past that.
Well,
You know,
Jolly Green Giants.
You get what he means, but like anybody that runs is a VC. It's like, yeah, they would run, right? And that's how you think of it the first way. But it's anybody that runs, that's women and children. When they see these fucking planes coming in, I think they're the first ones going indoors. Men might actually go to get guns. You know what I mean? Like, but like in a war setting, like I mean, like people bombing your shit, and there's
Why are
guys
you
with
out here?
fucking automatic rifles coming at you in droves, like systemic ones. I don't even fucking know.
Charlie don't surf.
Could work
the end
either
of the
way when
day.
you really think about it.
Charlie don't surf.
Charlie don't surf.
Who's Charlie?
He's a guy.
I used to
Does he know how to
love
mix his
that movie.
inhalants?
When I was a kid, I used to love just that one scene from fucking from Apocalypse Now,
Spit
Full
it
Metal
out.
Alchemist. And was
Oh, see, I haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist Apocalypse Now yet.
Full Metal Alchemist now.
the fucking. I
pretty
love the
great.
smell of napalm.
Action
Man.
League, no.
I love the smell of
Mid-afternoon.
napalm in the morning.
I
yeah.
love the smell of napalm in the mid-afternoon. It smells like coffee.
Coffee?
That's what he says.
Oh my god!
Fail.
If that's not fucked up. Anyhow,
What are you, an asshole?
Oh fucking.
I just want to remind you of
Oh,
stamps.com.
you got me going. I'll fucking kill you.
I will stab you across this table, right here and now.
I'll leap across this table.
So we have. Oh my god, we have a band coming in on the 19th, and I'm gonna poke at this monitor to let you know that the back thing needs to be plugged in. And
You know what,
there's
Bryce?
no power
Bryce?
or VGA or DVI input
Ready?
that's plugged in right now.
Oh, really? I thought it was like a
And yet
magic.
you have a little a child's computer right there, a child's computer, not an
an
iPad, not an
It's a
iPad,
child's computer
a
now.
child's computer.
a midget's computer.
It's a computer for midgets.
It's
yes,
the midget computer.
But
It's
that-
the
that's
wee
why we
little
left the
computer.
screen so dusty, so you can
Yeah.
just write on it.
you can write on it back to the person that's viewing you. Yeah,
It's a
it's
wee
touchscreen.
tiny little computer.
It's a very small one now, like a little potato.
Hello.
And you can. Oh my god, fucking Doubtfire shit.
I
But,
remember. I
is
did,
is this what we're gonna use when we do the band?
What?
Here,
No.
why not?
What a fucking idiot!
Wow, you're so dumb. You're so dumb.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, nice. So the 19th, that's when we're doing it. What? Yeah.
When's the 19th?
Is it next week?
It is
that a
the
day?
19th of December. It's
I'm
a
fucking
very
done. I'm fucking done.
He's quitting
I'm
again.
done.
He's quitting again. Oh my goodness.
It's a
All right, until I realize no money, no other prospects, I'm gonna die.
That's the day I think they're coming in. Now that's a temporal time in history, but it is it is in theory coming up. So I guess we would listen to that one if anything. But
Right.
I was just curious about the monitors. If that's why we're gonna see them.
Yes, I'll have them.
And I got excited when I first saw them, and then as I'm sitting here,
missing a power cord. I had to order it.
there's a lot of things
Yeah, don't
I could help you with. Is all I'm
How to
saying.
give it an order. It's out of order.
Very specific power chord. We lost
Yes.
it.
Yeah. There's and then if you do the VGA, that's
Yeah,
cool. But you want
VGA.
you want the DVI. Okay. I'm gonna try to pitch you this one here. Okay.
What are having with
How does this
fucking
all work?
Lolo?
Why are we having a technical talk on fucking?
Let's kick their
It's
asses.
TikTok.
Because I got excited. and I thought about
Yeah, we
something.
can talk about that later.
Yeah,
Never.
You'll see
I don't
him.
want to ever
But,
talk.
uh,
I don't want to talk about
But
that
no,
band.
More,
all right.
more importantly, yeah. What happened to
What's your
fucking
problem?
Lolo?
Those guys, I'll tell you what happened to
Are
Lolo.
they dead?
I
They're
don't
dead.
know. Yeah,
They're
they all
dead?
might have died. They actually just did a podcast recently.
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god! Let's kick their fucking asses, right?
Right, we were supposed to be the first one, right?
Am I
And that's
fucking
not true
right?
because we just didn't. We're like, hey, there's a lockdown. I don't know what to do. We really want to have you at the place, as opposed to online. But they did the
On
online
video.
one, and
Do
it's
the
like, all
phone.
right, maybe when you get vaccinated, you prove to
Do
me,
you think they
heavy
smell bad?
Lolo, you prove to me that you're
That you
vaccinated.
want to be on our show?
That you want to be on this show. You get vaccinated, and then you come to the show. I'm not gonna get vaccinated, but you are.
We're doing you a favor.
better.
doing
Yes,
it.
I'm trying to make sure you're healthy
I'm looking at
enough
you.
to come around me.
Do you
okay.
think they still all smell as bad as they used to look when they
Yeah.
played?
Yeah, oh my
I
God, that's the
hope so.
perfect statement of that band. Do you think they smell as bad as they used to look? Oh my God, they looked like shit whenever we saw them. They were
They're
just
so
like these
gross
pieces
and
of
sweaty.
these like grimy dudes that like came out of nowhere. Like, oh, that's Heavy Lolo. Like, I know who that is.
Is this
They
set
wear
gonna
skinny
be
jeans
20
and they
minutes or
have-
20 seconds?
And they fucking like are just swinging their sweaty ass hair. Like, I don't know why they're sweating, but they're sweating, and it's perfect.
What?
Is he gonna die?
Yeah, I feel like one of them is gonna die on stage, and I can't pick out which night who it's gonna be.
And who? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was one time I saw the guitarist. I'm like, that guy, he's gonna die tonight, whether it be by microphone stand or cardiac arrest.
It was the time.
maybe both
Maybe both of the same. Maybe he gets hit and then he has, or maybe he has cardiac arrest. and
into
just-
the microphone stand.
It was that
Or
time
better
we
yet,
saw
or better
them-
yet, just incidentally, as he's having cardiac arrest, someone picks up the microphone stand and throws it at him.
But it was that the one for me was that time we saw them in like it was some other city like Morgan Hill or fucking Milpitas or Cupertino or some shit.
Penis.
But when we saw them, the guitarist was wearing a dress and he was pale as a sheet of
Well, that's
paper.
nice.
Oh, the younger one, the shorter one.
The shorter one. The
younger one.
midget.
The shorter
I
one. yeah.
assumed he
But
was like 12.
The wee little boy.
Well, the thing that the thing
Child they
that's-
had with them.
the
They have a
thing that
child
made me
prodigy
think
playing guitar for them.
the thing that made me think like this guy's gonna die though is he was pale as a sheet of paper. Like
I
these
know.
are people that don't like sit inside doing nothing all day. Like
What was he pale as?
They sit inside
sheet
doing
of paper.
heroin all
That's right.
day.
Like a printer paper too, not even like a one with the blue lines and the pink
What?
circles on it. Not even that shit. No red line at the top where you can write your name on the ledger. None of that. Just sheet of white paper. 11 by 17.
yeah, I was
Gotcha.
pretty sure he was about to die.
Yes, it was that pale.
Not to mention he was fucking like slumped over, like knees bent.
That's a good look.
And they had,
That's a good look.
they had to shake him. They had to shake him and wake
Hey.
him up.
Yeah,
Songs playing.
they were shaking him
We
to play
need-
every note.
yeah.
They're just
Yeah, to wake his
shaking-
ass
they're
up
just-
and
He's
just
just
fucking be
barely
like,
holding the guitar. They're just shaking his elbow to move down the strings.
Shaking his
it
He
doesn't
just
matter
starts-
what you play, just
He
do
just starts.
something.
It just starts. There's a oh fuck. He's asleep.
just throw him.
There's a nap.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm done. Just throw.
There's some crack in
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
lungs.
I have a feeling that was a heroin night.
I like to party.
And it's got
Yeah,
your
it's
number,
funny.
and it's got mine too.
And it's got
Only
your
I like to
number.
party.
And
I'm
be
the only
quite
one who
content
parties.
to feed on you.
Duty balls.
That band started as a joke playing at like the Campbell Gaslighter and shit, and like they were actually touring with other bands that wanted to be like them.
Yeah, I remember they had number 12
No
looks
joke.
like everyone booed at a what was it called? Sounds of the Underground.
Yeah.
Number 12 looks like you played right before them. They sounded
Yeah,
just
it was
like
yeah,
them.
it was back to back.
And that
It
was
was
my,
like Terror and
well,
Black
it was-
Dahlia,
it was my
except in reverse.
it was my favorite because fucking number 12
his
plays.
favorite.
Everyone's in the crowd is booing them, and then Lolo comes on. There's like. Fuck you, San Jose, you fucking faggots! 'Cause, like they were, I heard like they got
Yeah.
they
They're
became
friends.
friendly with them.
They
yeah,
were
and
friends
so,
with
like you
them.
talking shit to our buddies, like
boy.
That's my boy, Blue. I'll
Yeah.
fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm from here. This is my tour date. I hate all of you.
I mean, I love that loyalty, but is number 12 really the hill you want to die on?
Bro, you're in your hometown.
They don't give a fuck.
You're
yeah.
not in like San Francisco
No one's
or
gonna
Oakland or
boo them.
Berkeley. You are playing in San Jose at the event center
Yeah. I think it
in
was
front
at
of like
San Jose,
5,000
yeah.
people that are from San Jose primarily. Like that's the funniest part. Is like they're from there. That's where they are. They went to Valley Christian and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, fuck you guys. You just
Those
our
guys
boys.
went to Valley Christian?
Went
They
to
went. They
Valley-
came up hard, dude. They were like,
Oh,
fuck it.
Valley
They were
kids were always
throwing
the
water
worst.
bottles and shit. People were throwing shit back at them.
That's dope.
That was one of the best sets I've seen them play.
Badass.
It was badass because we have the Mosh
BA.
story with Mojo, which was great,
Mosh
and then
is falling
just
over.
it was just seeing them on that stage. I'd never seen them on that stage before. Where like it wasn't like they were the headlining band. It was
No,
that
they
they
were,
were one of
yeah.
the many bands on a fucking stacked lineup,
Yeah.
and they were included in the stacked. Like I was stoked to see Heavy Lolo that night,
Yeah, so
and I
fucking-
felt bad for him because. That shit must have felt terrible, like to be up there after their friend's band got booed right before them,
Yeah.
and the same thing happened to them. Like there are pictures of people like flipping them off, like from the front row.
Because they're saying "fuck you" to San Jose, so like
Yeah.
Fuck
everyone's
that,
everyone's
dude,
expecting to just be like, well, like I'm on their side with this, but like I also get why these morons are sitting there like,
just their boys,
you don't
bro.
fucking say that shit to San Jose.
So if we do get them on the podcast, do we ask them that question and tell it just like this right now?
Hell yeah.
All right. We just
Hell
make
yeah.
we just make an ass out of ourselves because I remember making
Full
an ass
on
out of
an
myself to
ass.
one of the guys in another band.
Oh
Dope.
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't give a fuck.
I love that part. That was great.
It was great.
That was the best
It
part.
was a good day.
Well, I just don't
What
want to tell
band?
all of you guys because I feel like you would just ridicule me.
What band now? I don't want to know.
No, you gotta tell us that.
Nah, 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 nah,
I can't do that.
Nah, 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 nah.
I-
need to
I
know.
did.
I do feel like Heavy Lolo are the type of guys
You
that
do
might
do.
try and start a fight over that if we have
Yeah,
them
tell
here
them
and
come
do
get
that.
some.
but fuck it. That's a great story in and of itself. We had a fucking knockdown and with Heavy Lolo in the living room.
Yeah. Beat the shit out of each
And
other.
then you start off with like you guys started off your set with "Hello California, we are scorpions, rock you like a hurricane." Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Do that and then play your song.
That would be great though if we became known as a podcast that just pisses bands off so bad they want to fight us when they come on our show.
Oh my god, that would be awful. I would feel terrible. I feel like I'd be one of those people that would just like that would happen and then they would jump the table and I'd be like right there and I would do nothing. I
Oh,
would,
what are you doing?
yeah,
Like,
ow!
Yeah,
Ow!
you make them
You're
look like
hurting me.
you make them
Ouchie.
look like the bad guy in the process too,
Yeah.
because they fucking fly off the
why
handle.
are you
flap the
doing
handle.
this?
You're halfway doing like a between two ferns thing to them, and they are like fucking taking it way up the ass. Like,
And I'm not going to defend myself because it will look bad if I do. If
Yeah.
they just beat the shit out of me, then it looks like, wow, he was just talking to you, dude. He was just jabbing at you, bro. And then I could sue them.
We sue their
We
asses.
sue their
Sue
asses.
Asses.
You're fucking sued already, Lolo.
Oh god damn it! You just
We're
gave up
suing
the
you
ghost.
preemptively
You
for
just
nefarious
gave up the whole
activity.
fucking act.
You've been preserved.
You've been served.
Yeah, consider
got
this your serving.
served.
Yeah.
You've been preheated.
You've
Like
been
my oven.
defrosted. You've been defrosted as well.
Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't release this episode till
Put you
after
in
we
the
have them
oven.
on.
We should definitely release it. Today. Hey,
Yeah,
listen
put
to
it
our new
right
episode. We
now.
talk about you guys,
Put it out right
Um,
now.
and we just want you to know that you are awesome. And burp, yeah, I should have just shut up.
We just want you to know that.
Burp.
Which is a collective thank you from all of us to you.
I just made
If you don't
my
understand that, you know.
I want to thank you.
For giving me the best
One of
years of
best
my
years
life.
of my life.
Went to town here.
When
Just do it like a band from another. Like fucking Andy Dwyer does for all his
And
shit.
hey, I
Yeah.
want to thank you. He just does a fucking
Creed
what's
voice.
the fucking Creed voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, weren't they with a band in fucking that in fucking School of Rock?
We
It was Creed
definitely
that like
talked
he was
about
supposed
this
to be part
last
of
time.
this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No. We
We're
did
gonna
not
talk about it again.
I don't remember. It didn't happen.
because they sing the Hey man, my heart sing. I'm hungry and I won't survive. Oh yeah. Hey, my heart sick, hungry life.
I
That wasn't even
understood
a
like
song.
every other word of that.
Yeah, and that's the best part.
That's how Creed goes.
I like that.
I don't know.
It's
I
the name
understand.
of the
that.
Creed game.
If I were Creed,
School of
I would do that.
not School of
School of
Cock,
Cocks.
School of Rock.
School of Cocks.
School of hard cocks. You get raped at it. That's what
You-
happens.
We're from the school of hard cocks. Who's ready to cock? Getting the cock. I'm getting the cock in my ass. Are you ready to get a cock?
In your ass. Just fucking finish that for you right there. Oh my God,
That
we're
was
finishing.
awful.
I don't know
We're
these- I don't know what
finishing?
song. I don't know what song
Gross. But I like it.
I don't know what duty balls.
I don't have the duty balls. I swear to God, if you don't go to hangingatherafterspodcast.uk, because that's where the website is, .uk,
We're all gonna make fun of you.
we're all going to make fun of you.
.uk.
I can't wait till people go to that and they don't get anything. I would actually prefer
So
that you
here
went
I
to
am,
Hanging from the
doing
Rafters podcast
everything I
at
can,
gmail.com and send
holding
us your
on
dick
to
pic.
what I
Because we
am,
haven't asked
pretending
you to do
I'm a
that in a long time.
Superman. I'm trying to keep the ground on my feet. Feels like the city is falling down around me. I can't remember. It's like,
The nights
I'm
are
so
long.
Yeah, I'm singing my song. Something,
Yeah.
something.
I think we actually got the wrong
with
verses
me.
together. I might have.
I think it is the song. That is
But
the
I'm
first song.
so
Confused, I don't know what to do. Sometimes I want to throw it all away. So here I am, growing older all the time, looking older all the time, feeling younger in my mind.
That's such a good song.
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!